Tell me, O Muse, of the many heroes from many places who wandered the many ways of the sacked sacred city of Arden.
All right.
You wanna take your new inspiration for a role first, Vern, or shall I?
Yeah, Caius will hand out. We'll get a little pep talk going. Kind of go over the plan with everybody. Awesome. So that is 3 targets get a luck token. So let's go with Skelix, Thaliana, and I'll go ahead and give one out to Sam. Do you need one in order to try and
No,
make your luck?
Sam is the definition of luck.
Okay, then I'll go and I'll throw another one at Asu.
I got one already.
Okay, Bartu.
Yep, I don't have one.
There you go. And then I'll try and do the dwarves. Yep, and then all 3 dwarves get luck.
Bloop, 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 bloop. Nice. They are tuned. They are inspired. Shall we get started?
Yeah, absolutely.
Nice.
Oh shit, my bad. I didn't realize we hadn't started yet.
You're good. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the 57th expedition of the Arden Vulgaris campaign. It is the 26th of Lucrios. It is Horus Day. Who do we got playing today?
Oh, I guess I'm top of the list now. This is Jason. I'm playing Skelix again today. First level Spithari fighter, newly equipped with a magic frog killing spear.
I am Caius Calvus, played by Varen, and I have an oath to destroy these undead frog demons that are hunting many of the members of the Vulgarian Free Company, and have assembled a party for such purpose.
Hello, I'm Lauren. Today I'm playing the new character, Taliana, a level 1 Thorkin fighter who uses a longbow. That's all I really know about her for now.
I'm Lewis. I'm playing Samanuk, the Kumis Seer, and she is bringing alongside her vast quantities of luck. Goodlash, her not so helpful Thorkin fighter cohort. If you need him to pick something up off a dead body, he's your man. You need him to kill something, not there for that.
Putting the bear in shield bearer.
Yeah.
And I'm Rory. I'm playing Asu, the Dwarven Fighter.
I'm Michael. I'm playing Bartu, the level 1 Kumus Druid.
Very cool. And with that, I think our fellowship is assembled. Are we all starting in Goblin Town, or do we have some folks from Gosterwick?
I think I'm in Gosterwick.
I'm also in Gosterwick.
I think everyone went back to Gosterwick yesterday, so that's where Skelix would be as well.
Mm-hmm. As is Caius and the dwarves.
Yep.
Okay.
We were all there. We're all Gosterwick.
Okay, then I will actually describe the weather today, or endeavor to. It is about 11C. It is currently drizzly outside. And kind of, that sky looks attuned to television static. Dawn does not rise with rosy fingers today.
Maybe the dragon won't want to come out today.
True. So it's a kind of a cold, drizzly end of Lucrios. Maybe the last gasps of any sort of chiller, wintry bits of the year.
Mm-hmm.
All right, off you go. Going up the stairs.
Mm-hmm.
Can't see anything besides some goats. They're not blocking the path. They're just jumping up the rocks.
I had a potential oath to put out there. This might go terribly wrong, but
good time.
Second oath. I will find the the demons that are hunting Caius.
Oh, the demons are hunting Caius. Okay, so we have a.
I will find
Because we
them.
don't know where they are, right? But I have some tools that I can use to find them.
Oh, the heck.
How do we go for
The
a second
Dalcine rod.
go?
I will. Yeah, as long as you say I will find them, as in I will. I think you have to see them, not just like know where they hear where they
Yeah,
are.
I will. Yeah,
Lay eyes
I
upon
will
them or
lay eyes.
something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
watch them being like level 7. They're just like peaced out and gone to.
Imagine hanging out in the troll court.
According to Caius, did spend a downtime trying to track them. So according to Caius's info, they're still on level 4 somewhere.
Right.
Yeah.
Cool. And I also now have the really annoying Dial a Deity spell, so I can ask Eric yes/no questions.
Yeah.
Yeah. Skelix is short of an oath as well, but the only oath I can think of would be find enough money to carouse again.
I swear by the gods, I'm getting trashed after this.
I mean, yeah, honestly, you could easily double dip and be like, I swear to the gods, I will recover X amount of gold that gets me to the next level.
That's basically all he's hoping to do is survive, but actually not come out with empty hands and dead comrades.
I wouldn't let empty hands is too weak.
No, it needs something more than that.
I would say
it's your third boast, Skelix.
Yeah.
So, what's a good phrasing? Like,
is this your third oath?
Which oath is this?
Yes, this is a third oath. He's still level 1 though.
And what was your one before this? It was survive the tower, right?
Survive and defeat some wraiths. That's from yesterday.
So yeah, so it needs to be comparable. I think my first thought, like right off the dome, is like I need to recover 1,000 gold pieces or like a magic item equivalent, something like that.
Okay.
Something worthy enough money to attract a cohort is like my thought.
Oh, that's a good way of phrasing it. Yes, so he feels himself worthy to bring someone along. He was happy to hire a porter, but not a cohort.
Yeah.
And his motivation is different. Ostrom wants a mighty treasure. Ostrom just wants some money to afford to do things, even if the numbers work out the same mechanically.
Yeah.
Okay.
What say the group?
Are we happy with that for a... Oh, sorry. For mine one is okay though. Yeah. Lay eyes on the demons that hunt Caius.
Yeah.
With that.
As long as we're cool with the idea of the physical eyes, that was my only stipulation I could think of.
Yeah.
But it's not like you all like weasel your oaths anyways. It's like you all want, so I'm not super sweating it. I'd rather be more. I will always rather prefer to be explicit.
So, Skelix just wants to claim 1,000 gold in wealth from the dungeon.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah. Baby character could have a first oath, maybe. I don't know. What do you think? Something like I will join the Vulgarians in their battle and survive to tell the tale.
I mean, I feel like it might be too nebulous, but like I'll prove myself to my companions. You're like a brand new. Like it seems fitting, right?
I will distinguish. Yeah.
I will distinguish myself to my companions by joining them in battle.
You have to do something noteworthy in the battle.
Yes.
Something noteworthy for a first level fighter, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, I don't think it needs to be like
you must
killing
slay
a
the demon with a shot to the eye.
Yeah, you got all these like big 4th level like characters all stacked up ready to go kill some demons. You're just like you gotta prove yourself. Like hey
yeah,
I can run with you guys. I can keep up.
Yeah.
We don't have a priest in the party though.
Seers, I thought, could take oaths, can't they?
Yeah,
yes,
Seers can do it.
Yeah, Samaru can take oaths for anyone. So if anyone wants, form an orderly line.
5 fighters.
I will distinguish myself in battle, proving my worth to the Vulgarians, and this way, the chorus can judge whether it's completed or not at the end of the session.
Yeah, I like it, and I think I'm happy to be like. It doesn't need to be huge, something huge. It needs to be.
The chorus finds your oath worthy.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's
Michael, you want to get on this? Are you just chilling?
Never good at thinking of oath ideas. But I'm open to oath suggestions if anyone can think of something good for a first level druid.
I will smoke the fattest blunt in all of Arden Full.
You will lick the toads.
One. Serious one.
I don't
secret.
know enough
I don't
about
know.
Bartu.
Yeah, maybe we gotta find some inspiration in the session. It will come. That's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Without further ado, the lads at the stairs leaving Gosterwick. Like I described, there's only goats. You want to go up?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Make it to the top.
Nothing here for us chickens.
Yep. Uneventfully, there is a bunch of sting bats buzzing around that tower. This would be the southern tower on the southern gate. So the tower to your left when you're coming up. They will pay you no never mind.
And we shall pay them the same.
Okay. All right. Then you will make it to the stairs to the Goblin Town unmolested.
Yep.
Key day.
So, where we need to go is basically
arena?
from
Right?
Goblin Town to the arena.
Yeah, you all got to pay 2 torches, by the way, to get down there. But yeah, you're good. Or cast light.
I'm taking them off my character sheet right now.
Okay.
Excellent.
Nonsense.
Excellent. Welcome to the Goblin Kingdom.
Which map was this?
Like,
Oh, here it
that's
is.
what
It's
I'm
all the way over here.
looking for.
So yeah,
Welcome to
we
the-
need to go from Goblin Town through the arena, and then down, basically the path that from the arena that goes to the forum towards the Forum
The
of
rickety
Set.
bridge to the Forum
Yes,
of
the
Set.
rickety bridge.
Which is the rickety bridge. We have so many bridges. There's the mighty bridge that's broken. That's
This
across the
one
chasm.
called 3-foot rickety rope bridge.
Yeah, it's also like a hop, skip, and a jump down the way from the House of Isocorics.
Yeah. It's true.
Yeah, I see 3-foot rickety rope bridge.
Yes, down here.
I'm gonna have to I'm gonna have to study the map later. Skellix just believes everybody. It's like, we know where we're going. It's like,
Don't doubt it. Okay. Let me just make sure. Got it. Oh wow. Okay, down to the arena. We'll take 2 torches. That's a 2 torch, Andrew.
Skellix is a couple of
one
torches
off.
if we run low.
Mark
should-
one off for someone else.
Yeah,
Mark
you
another.
should. You should make a note there somewhere.
Skellix will mark one off.
It is almost 500 feet of walking to descend. Now, it is a well-traveled and relatively clean set of stairs. It's just a long route.
Mm-hmm. Gond and Brom have a bunch of torches as well for us.
Okay.
Yeah.
Get through also. And Drom hasn't even lit the lantern yet.
Very cool. Okay. We are now in that main corridor fair at the arena. What would you...
I think we just cross the rickety bridge and head up to the set level.
Yep.
Skellix, you need to roll your oath points.
Oh,
'Cause you
Oh, yeah,
it-
your
you get
oath
it when you
bonus.
swear.
yeah. Thank you.
And here, let's go ahead and put together a marching order.
Yeah, let me see how long that is, just to make sure.
Let's make this small.
Yeah. Okay. The rickety rope bridge is not like the whole way up there, to be clear. You're just crossing a chasm, right? A chasm with a other side that's like bisecting this passageway, right? You can almost imagine this gets extended. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. No, it's something like that through your light. Any factoids about the chasm you should know?
Very deep.
It's currently jammed with cave vines and creepers.
Fucking creepers. Do not let them anywhere near you. Keep an eye on them.
Yeah.
Is there more than when we last came by here?
No, it's just always been like that. I just felt like you all deserve a little bit of a, game got a new
Yeah,
graphics patch. Yeah, it's an age. Yeah, the new lighting system, so now you can see it down there. Okay.
Sweet.
So anyways, yeah, it's only gonna be a 1 torch. To get all the way where you're going. It is. Just for your records, this corridor narrows to 10 feet and then winds upward 350 feet through a long maze of passages. So 350 feet, which will take you, to there. All right. It's currently quiet. Some say as the grave. Many people are saying this.
It's a lot of graves.
So, real quick, Eric, you mind just pointing for me where we are again? I forget what you just described.
Find my mouse pointer, ziggling,
Okay,
swiggling.
so we're
orbiting.
where I was setting everything up. Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, yep.
I
good
just wanted to
with
make sure
first
we had
and
actually made it there.
No, that makes sense. Yep, you did.
I'm good with first or second position.
Sounds
Yeah.
good. I'm gonna
Put Skellex up the front.
put you
or
and
can-
Skellex in second rank since you both have spears.
Yep. Skellex has a couple of spares for throwing, and if we start seeing things before we get close.
I'll put Brahm in the back to cover everyone's back. And Thaliana, you've got a longbow. Can longbows? I guess
But-
you probably can't shoot from the back of the whole group though. You can probably
Maybe
only shoot
not.
from third rank. I don't know that Eric's gonna let us just like lob stuff from the back end. There we go. So I think like this marching order, Eric.
That looks good. Yeah, in general, you can't shoot through like 3 people. I think
So-
that's kind of where it strains
Basically,
credulity.
First rank melee, second rank spears, third rank ranged weapons.
Yeah, so you can arrange yourselves if that matters right now.
Bartu,
about
what kind of weapons do you have?
Bartu has a short bow.
Spells, you're good.
Well, it's got holy water to throw at things, but yeah, probably, I guess, third rank. Then he can hit things.
Yeah, spells I do allow from further past rank simply because you just have to see them to do it. You're not beholden to physics in the same way that others are. Okay. Is quiet as the grave here, I think I mentioned. Or marked
Right.
even.
And for the light audit, whoops. Oh, don't
Yeah.
do that.
So,
Skellex has one more torch available.
Drom lights a lantern.
Okay.
Sam's got a free hand. She can light one as well.
Okay.
Just so we've got more.
Just so we have 2 sets of light in case somebody
Yeah.
pulls some
Everything's
shenanigans.
split up for some reason.
All right. And light is on the hour. Okay. We're gonna advance forward.
Nice.
And I think at this point, when we get to the crossroads, Caius is gonna look back to Sam and say, "All right, you said you could try and hone in on where they're at."
Yeah. So first things first.
We first
should
spotted
arrange
them
on
towards
the
this north corridor.
periapt. But yeah, it's the periapt pinging. Eric. Don't know if I have
Can
the
you-
range noted down.
Remind me what it does again.
It is a it detects Hecate and demons.
Yeah,
I just don't happen to have the. It's a
north.
periactive finding. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
So
all. It's going north.
am I getting like, you know, desecrated shrine levels or like 2 gigantic demon frog levels?
You're getting 3.6 rock gens.
Okay.
It is unnervingly pointed in a particular vector. Unerringly,
I
it
don't
is.
I don't think I need
It
to
is.
consult the runes on this.
It is this way, straight ahead,
All right.
whatever that means.
Crew goes north. Come to the 90-degree,
Sorry.
and Caius is going to check the corner.
Do you get that reference when I say 3.6 rock gens? What it means?
Absolutely not.
It's from Chernobyl. It means
Chernobyl.
that it's the
Yeah.
the radioactivity detectors only go to 3.6, so that's all you're getting.
Yeah.
You don't know if it's more. So
Because anything above that just kills you.
yeah. So it's as loud as and clear as it can be. Whether it's possible it could be louder, you don't know. But it is very clear.
And
The
in fact, actually, this is Sam's first time using it, so she doesn't have any reference, frame reference for it. So
Okay. You all will hear as you guys are going this way, this magic mouth, like that direction. Not the magic mouth itself, but that direction over there. You do hear some sort of splotching sound, some kind. Didn't sound good.
Splotching like stomping on things, or splotching like some poor soul being pulverized.
Some poor soul being pulverized. It's probably
Okay.
closer. Something very large, just getting smushed.
Spaghetti hitting the wall. in
Yeah,
large
yeah.
quantity.
Yeah.
Sounds like maybe one of Kerbal Khan's automatons found somebody trying to take its stuff. Again.
Oh,
or
we found
those
TurboCon. We had
those
something about him.
golems bloosh things. They smoosh. They're definitely smooshers.
Oh yeah, golems. Yeah. Either way, no frogs there.
All right. Going up here, you reach the corner of a landing. The landing proceeds like 60 feet or so until you get to a mid landing, and then it proceeds another X number of feet up, up and up and up.
Now, since Caius has already been through here, can he just is he able to open the secret door?
You know where to look for the secret door.
If not, it's
you would
fine.
have to take.
I can just call Drum up from the back rank.
Yes, with time. As long as you're cool with just saying, yeah, time passed, you got it. You know where you're looking for it. Just
Do you want to
It's
chalk
quicker.
on the wall and say door is here?
I don't think we want to do that.
It's
and everyone else would know.
Other people. Then the Setites will know what the fuck we're doing, and that's terrible. But yeah,
Oh yeah.
Caius will call Drum up and have him open it if that gets it open faster.
Yeah, it would. He would be like, oh, here you go. Here, the latch is here, right? Just because you know where the secret door is doesn't mean you know where the latch is, right?
Mm-hmm.
You need one of those. Just be, you can you can write an email, but sometimes you need that intern to tell you how to open Gmail. So yeah, there you go. Open, click, depression slides open the door. It's the only good thing depression's for. Up the stairs, about 30 feet, revealing a natural worn cave passage of like erosion. So it's kind of like wet and slippery. And you all are hit with a really terrible foul stench. In fact, to proceed, I'm going to have to ask for a Constitution saving throw if you want to go this way. It's a supernaturally bad odor, a rancor.
You didn't tell me the frog demons were so stinky.
So DC, sorry, Eric.
I didn't give one. DC is 12.
Uh-oh. Skelix did not do well.
You've got luck.
Oh, do you think it's worth using the luck for this? I take your word for it.
There's
I don't
more
know.
luck to be had.
Depends on how bad the. We've got a lot of luck to pass out.
What's the impact of failing this save?
You don't know yet. It's just proceeding into an otherworldly rancid stench. On the table could be some sort of like malice to attacking, disadvantage to attacking as you're distracted, all the way up to supernatural disease.
Okay, I think Skelix is like he's too much of a man. He's gonna have to
or mutations. Yeah,
He just swallows.
And
his
he rolled an
vomit,
8 instead.
Tries again.
Okay.
In swallowing the vomit, you gag even harder.
And he's
And let
out of
it out.
luck.
Yeah.
Okay, he's like, I can't believe that. Why are we doing this? This is worse than dead people.
Sam will attempt to reluck you, because the worst thing that could be is to be debuffed and without luck. Been a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's
So she-
relucked, but he's still ill from the.
She whispers a secret in your ear, and it's like it's too hissy and sibilant to really make it out, but you feel the intentions behind it.
Okay.
And I assume he can't just immediately use the luck to reattempt a previous save that he already failed. That's right. Yeah. That's what I think. It's like, well, thanks, pal, but still don't know what we're about to do fight here.
Okay. So I imagine you all are going through this damp, sickly. I want to describe this akin to this natural cave that is turning into like a set designed by H.R. Geiger.
Great.
Like kind of
And that passage is in fact 5 feet wide, so it's like single file.
Yeah, you're squeezing. Yeah, single file squeezing through here.
Becoming corrupted.
Slimy, dark. The cave walls almost are membraney rather than rocky. Sure, it's fine.
You just gonna body this invisible field again, Caius?
And then we get to the opening, which is a very interesting room. It is a 1 inch. This whole room is rounded and carved with 1 inch deep geometric figures.
That's a lot of carving. I bet giant frog demons are not standing there.
No, they are not standing here.
Okay, so we're crammed in this little space, and I assume we can't go through invisible energy field.
You can.
Oh, you can. It's very painful.
Oh no, we can. Caius turns to the group and just says, "All right, around that corner, I'm going to get struck by lightning. Once that happens, you all need to move through the door on the other side as quickly as possible."
Oh, so
There's
we don't
probably-
get struck by lightning.
Exactly.
If we go.
The frogs will be probably on the other side of that door that we're all about to rush through.
Can we see this door that you're talking about? Because it says secret.
It's true.
Well, that's the fun part. Drama's going to have to open the door for us.
Drama is way at the back of the queue here, so we're going to have to squeeze past.
There's space on, like, we've got.
Okay, we've got a little more room in here.
Yeah, once we actually get into the room is actually not super small.
So yeah. Also, this room does not have the same rancor or degeneration or weird stuff to it. This room seems to be rather sterile and pristine. And
It still smells bad.
Yeah. The smell is still coming in from the hallway here.
So we need Caius to get hit by lightning and Drum to open a secret door.
Yep.
Okay.
And then we
That's pretty
run
much
possibly into some frog demons.
Yeah, that's more or less how it goes.
All right. You can make a dexterity test to take a proportion of the damage, Caius. You know it's coming.
Any bonus for the fact that I know this is coming and exactly where it is, because I've been hit by this exactly 4 times actually now.
Nah, it's still a question of speed. The DC is
what you're getting.
DC 15. Yeah, the fact you get a check is the benefit.
Yep. All right.
Nice. You don't take full 21. Instead, you're going to take 15.
Excellent.
As there is a loud lightning strike and like thunder as it rips across the room. Everyone sees this as it goes right over through Caius and gets slammed to the door. It's like a bug zapper.
All right. And then Drum's going to run up and...
Yeah. You all can see that
Drum will run up.
Sorry, I want to make for everyone else that this field is slowly recharging.
Yeah, you can hear like the whir up.
Yeah, the capacitors are zooming up. The magical.
In the meantime, Drum's opening the door. Caius is drinking some potions. That he had on him. And then when Drum pops the door, is Drum able to basically pop the door? This one opens like an actual door, right? It like goes on hinges. Yeah. Okay.
Excuse me, correct.
And then basically once Drum pops the latch, Caius and Gondel go in, and we'll try and basically reestablish the marching order.
March.
Through this. Gond, as he enters the door, is going to jump on top of the invisible coffee table from last time in order to signal to people that it's there, so Skelix doesn't come in and immediately blow his knees out. Yeah.
When did you learn to fly?
Don't break your ankles.
Gond hops over it and just is like, "Watch your step." And as Caius gets to the corner, he's going to check right and see if he can.
Yeah.
See basically if they're over there.
I'm so glad you tried. You said you're going to check right. Is not the demons you were looking for. However, about four spiders.
Question mark.
We'll proceed to already interested in the sound and seeing you. We'll scurry. Let's dance. D20 initiative time. In obtuse purpley webbings with strange man-like faces.
Crit on initiative.
Are they pinging? Adam.
Yes.
Eric.
21.
Actually, they're not. Your thing is still faced dead on north.
Cool, right.
Ooh, Lauren won.
21.
Yep. 21.
That's pretty good.
Nice. Very good.
Gon should be on the table. That's under here.
Yeah, the table that's like right here. And Caius is kind of like over here, having looked through the corner.
All right. These are like spiders, but not.
They have little people heads on them or something.
Oh, big people heads. Yeah, big eyes. Probably fine.
Probably. Oops. What am I doing?
Is this
Well,
something?
from-
Is this animal enough for a druid to shapeshift into it? Now having seen it,
Yeah, I guess so.
I see the map.
Part 2 learns new form,
Hmm.
whatever the fuck that is.
I see the map has
think there's-
spiders and web written on it.
Or
Do
two.
we see in that direction north? Do we see this web?
No,
We
there
burned
is
most of it.
that web is almost all burnt. That's yeah, no, it would have been completely burned out. And
Okay.
the the spiders now say spiders probably.
Yeah. Okay. So
Um,
we see spiders.
Second, Bartu, druid, my friend, you'll know
Mhm.
that yes, these things have clearly been spiders at one point, but they have been mutated. Or people have been mutated into spiders. You're not quite sure, but something terrible has happened to them in one way or another. Naturally.
I see. Probably bad magic. It tends to be the cause of this sort of thing.
Demonic corruption.
I haven't seen any good magic in this place. So.
You just haven't met the Priskins. Those guys are fucking goated.
Anyways, who's starting off? Lauren.
Warren.
Yes.
Delania.
Okay.
Alex got a nat 20.
Yeah, but
Yeah, but I got a 21 total.
Oh,
yeah,
20.
Yeah,
we go by
There
totals
we go.
for initiative.
Yeah.
I didn't see the 21 in there. There we go.
Yeah. So if I move up and I can see one
Yeah, you can
around
definitely
the
do that.
corner, I'm gonna try and prove my worth. And my mighty deed is to land an arrow in the eye of one of these things to help give it some sort of disadvantage or penalty if it comes towards to attack any of us.
Yeah.
Okay, d20 plus 4 plus d3 attack. I think that's everything.
Yeah. Did you make
Total
your
of 20.
Did you make your save?
I did, yes.
Okay. Everyone who
16
didn't make their
days.
save has disadvantage. Right.
Yep.
Okay.
Total of 20. Does my
For-
arrow do damage?
For 2 rounds. Then it would have gone away. For a 20, yes, you absolutely do. 20, totally good. Yeah, 1 is mighty deed's not going to be enough.
No. But I hit for 9.
Okay. Very good. Okay. It will not survive another hit like that.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
I should make an arrow tracker.
Alright, Sam.
Cool. So Sam's gonna hustle up to where is she? She's gonna hustle up to this corner. Can she see? Can she shove kind of out the way slightly? And
I mean,
get
yeah,
a bead
he's
on one of
basically
them?
he's already looking around the corner.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess she's probably drawing a bead on this one at the corner here. And then she's going to attempt to see its fate. That's not going to fail. That's not going to work. D20 plus 4 plus D8.
Ooh, luck. I forgot the seers get like oh.
Very nice.
So I guess I mean I don't imagine these things have luck on them, right? So it doesn't really matter if I
No.
double dip. D10, 2d10.
Hell yes, brother.
For 6 damage on this most
Top one.
noteworthy one.
Yeah.
And then can Goodlash? He's a fighter. Can he muscle his way through for a check? He doesn't have. He's a NPC fighter, so he doesn't have heroic deeds.
He can push himself through. We're not like in a 5-foot death zone. I think I'll let
He's
you.
gonna push himself up to here, I think.
Yeah. With this extra like access corner, like corridor, we can make it work. You know what I mean?
Cool.
Is he attacking or?
Yeah, he's gonna throw a spear at one of them. -1 + 1, so it's just d20 flat. 12 hit, Eric.
12 does not hit.
Cool.
All right.
Well done.
Awesome.
All right, I'm also gonna push up here next to Caius and throw a spear. Also trying to give one disadvantage.
You want to shield wall up?
Oh yeah, I'll shield Wallace then. Plus 4. No shield wall. 16. That hits, I think.
16 does hit.
Plus 2. 7 damage.
7 damage? Which one? The middle one, right? Or the top one?
Whichever. I didn't specify. I'm guessing the middle one is easier to see.
Okay. Picking the middle one, that one dies. Leaving 3.
Nice. Bartu is going to move up as well. Take out his short bow and shoot at, I guess, this one.
Yeah.
But that's only a 4.
1950s ricochet gunshot sound effect. That wave. Okay.
Skellig.
There we go. Oh, the natural 20 does not apply, but the 18 does. And that's a mighty deed to pin one into the next. Let's see, what's the damage? This is throwing a regular non-magical spear.
All right. You will, from where you're at, you can see one laddie. So you could definitely pin this laddie. The north
Okay,
one.
pinning it to a wall. Okay.
Yeah. But these other two, you would have to get ahead of the shield wall to even get, you know what I mean?
Yeah, well, he was hoping to then advance to or through the shield wall after he's thrown his spear. But actually, I just want to see if he had a damage bonus with a regular. I guess just the damage bonus.
The mighty deed.
From the one he already did. From what he already did. Yeah.
Wait, and you threw frog biter?
No, this is a regular spear.
Got it. Okay.
Because we're not doing frog demons, so this is just a regular non-magical spear.
Okay.
8 damage.
Very nice. It will not survive another hit like that.
Okay, so these are pushovers.
Okay. On my turn,
shield wall if it needs any more. If there's any gaps,
you can attack over the shield wall with a spear.
Okay.
Oh yeah, it's not technically a shield wall either. Yeah.
Okay. Lad will break himself free on his turn. But that's all he can do. So these two though are going to move up. And let me roll randomly to see if they go for just the closest guy or not. Okay, he's going for the closest guy, and the second one, closest guy or not. Okay, they're going for the shield wall. They will each start climbing up on the sides of the wall here, attacking, but rather than going over and getting to the juicy underbelly of the party, they will attack the hard carapace of Asu and Caius. D20 plus 4. So Asu, this is against you as they try to bite you. Miss. All right, and this one's on Caius.
Not even close.
Nope, a 3 and a 4 won't be doing it. That's my turn.
All right. Drum does like a little exaggerated "after you, my good sir," before him and his brother head in out of the lightning danger zone. Brahm is gonna toss Caius a flask of healing moss.
How long have you had that moss, buddy?
That's probably not good anymore.
2 weeks,
Couple of months.
3 weeks.
Yeah, I'm
Al,
sorry,
it's
man.
Before time. What's the time skip? When was that? Okay, so like 3 weeks, I think.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. You gotta get new moss. It doesn't last that long. The shelf life of
Doesn't
moss
last
is
that
not
long.
that.
Tragic.
Sorry to do that to you, but yeah, you gotta go get
All
more.
right. Then. Good to know.
You, yeah.
That is.
Kissick,
Then-
Kissick should be selling. I think Kissick will be selling them by the time you get back. Down in the Killick, in the lizard folk layers.
Okay. Brahm is gonna just kind of head over here just to kind of head off anything from eating bar 2 from that direction.
Any frog demons that come around the corner?
Drum's just gonna load up a crossbow bolt and shoot the guy on Asu's side, just because that's the only one he's got an angle on.
Mhm.
That does 20 or 16 hit.
16 does hit.
4 damage.
Okay.
And Gond
I need to do more than that.
throws a javelin. And completely misses. And then Caius will just do his thing. These are not humanoids. Not even approximating.
21 hits.
Humanish, but not humanoid.
I mean, if it was a human that got mutated into this by splicing its DNA, would that still be considered humanoid?
No, I think that's abomination.
Magic Spear says no. Magic Spear says outlook not so good.
And that's 3 damage.
Yeah, marked. That's like 7 total on that one lad. Ooh.
All right. And Lauren, it's back to you.
Okay, I'm going to go. The best angle is the one near Osu, so I'm going to try and attack it.
Yeah.
My mighty deed will be to maybe put the arrow through its legs so it can't stick to the wall.
Yeah.
Falls on its back.
Yeah, it falls on its back. Let's knock it down. Nope, that's a miss.
Wow.
Oh no.
Brutal.
Goes right through the legs. Skitters off the ceiling.
Wow. These hitboxes, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tricky.
Where's those iframes?
Yeah. Okay. Bummer.
Cool. Right. Sam is going to have to give herself luck because if she miscasts again, then she will lose the only thing she can do. So greater than 8. So she has luck again, and that's one of her omens spent. And Goodlash is he's only got one spear left, so he's not going to throw that. I'm afraid, because he'll probably just miss.
So done?
Turn.
Oh, okay. Then I'll attack with the trident, the one near me. If it doesn't die. Well, the mighty deed will be to kind of fling it into the other one, trying to knock them both off. +6 plus d4. No,
Well.
but I crit.
Nice.
2d8 plus 2. 9 damage.
Okay. 2 more hits should kill that one like that.
And this is just a normal +2 trident, right? The one we got off the Goblin Shaman. Yeah.
Cool.
Okay. I'm going to try to shoot this one here.
Mm-hmm.
a 20. Well, yeah.
Nice.
Okay.
Let's go.
4 damage.
Okay, noted. Still alive.
Skelix with his sword. He's just gonna slap at whichever he can, and his
An
mighty
impressive shot.
deed will be to drop it on the ground. And
Yeah.
just rolled there. 14 did it?
No.
Nope. These guys are tough.
These things are 16.
Did you add the 2 for the
Frog
for
biter.
whatchamacallit? Frog biter?
He's not using frog biter because these aren't frogs. He's just using sword. Yeah.
I got it.
Well,
It's
you-
still a plus. Okay, it's still a +2 spear even against
Still plus
non-frogs.
2 sure. He may do that because he was so disappointed that these weren't frogs that he just slung it on his shoulder.
What are you using?
It's just his regular sword.
Yeah,
No?
you wouldn't be able to reach anyway. Like you're in the
Yeah.
second rank.
Yeah, I thought you were using a regular spear.
Oh,
Yeah, your long bastard sword can't pass over.
oh,
us.
bastard sword one. Yeah, if he can't reach with his sword, then he would go with the spear. Would he
Yeah.
go with the ragged magic spear? I don't know. He really wants to save that for things. Let's just keep going. So he used the spear, and it's not magical. So carry on.
Got it. Regular spear used.
Okay. My turn. All right. This one that broke free. Let's see where he goes. Does he stay at the front or does he move? No, he will scurry around his friends. He will crawl on the ceiling above you, and I will determine who gets attacked. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Scrolled in the wrong channel. This is what I got. So I got a 6. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, it's Brahm. It's right at the front. So that makes sense. D20.
This is why Brahm was there to save part 2.
Brahm. Is a 16 hit Brahm?
Protect the new guys.
Probably not.
16 does not hit Brahm.
Okay. Against Asu?
Nope.
And against Caius?
Nope.
No. Okay. My turn's over.
All right.
Okay, oh, sorry.
Here we go.
Go.
And now I'm going to go ahead and we can actually do the macro here. All right. Gond is going to slide over here past Gudlash and stand shoulder to shoulder with his brother. And there's all the attacks. Caius rolls an 18 to hit against the one directly in front of him.
Nice.
Does 4 damage.
Okay, noted.
Gond,
That kills it.
okay. Gond gets a 14 to hit against the one directly in front of him.
Mm-hmm.
And Brahm.
You need a 16.
Okay, so no joy there. Brahm hits it with an 18 and then does 8 damage.
Okay, that kills that one.
And okay, and then Drum misses the one in front of Asu with a crossbow bolt.
Okay.
A mighty deed will be to peer through its eye and give it disadvantage to see and attack. How's that?
Sounds good.
Okay.
Possibly even distinguishing.
Oh.
Now with a
Nope,
4 on the D20. Yep. Okay.
Nope, bounces, skitters off the face. Chitinous bastard.
Mm-hmm.
Sam?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I was reading Kai's message. Yeah, so Sam's going to attempt to rend this thing from its fate. So +4. She's going to spend luck on that. 20 +4 plus D8. Yeah. D10 for 9 damage, and steals any luck that it has.
Yep. All right. It's still alive, barely. And you take its luck, which was 0.
And then I will repeat and just skewer
Oh,
and try to pin it down, assuming it doesn't die. +6 plus D4. 18 and doesn't know Mighty Deed.
Okay, but 18 does hit.
This is D8 plus 2.
Ooh.
8 damage.
Yeah, that smushes it. Killing the spiders. You've solved my demonic spider puzzle. Yeah, doesn't seem to add. Oh,
He was showing how to label.
labels in brackets. Very nice. Let's see Paul Allen's macros. With the spiders gone, goes.
Oh, nice.
You can hear that there are weird gloopily screeches and warbles happening in the room ahead of you. There's still some rubble in the pile. This is not a door. This door was a door that got thrown, so I guess it is a door, but it's a door that's broken, like in that corner. And there's a bunch of like dispersed rubble around. You can see that there are like small statuary fragments over there.
This door was right here, and the frogs
ripped it
threw
off.
it and then teleported. I'll probably just delete that.
Do we want to check the room that the spiders came from? Do we know that room? And it's got this thing to the north here. I don't know what that is. That a passage that goes to a wall?
Off. There's rubble.
Oh, it's a rubble blocked off thing. So we have been in there, and there's. Yeah. Oh, this is where the 1-inch things were. I was thinking that was in the small room. Okay.
Goodlash is going to retrieve his spare spear.
Do we have anyone that wants to read the writings? Is there mystical knowledge inscribed there that we need to know about?
Yeah.
I don't think anybody can read the language.
No.
Skeletons can't.
Yeah. Are we going to explore that room?
Where are these frogs everyone's talking about?
Your sign's still saying dead north.
Dead north.
Yeah.
Right. So they're not
It's still going this way.
If it's pointing due north, we can surely see this bit of corridor.
Yeah, that's what I just got finished describing. Yeah. There was a broken door in the corner that has displaced a bunch of rubble and garbage and detritus on the floor, and like slightly burnt scraps of different things. Additionally, there were like some statuary fragment stuff there and the like.
But yeah, my point was, if it's pointing due north and we can see due north to the end of, like, to this wall here, then
correct.
They're not in this room. Something else is making the noise in this room.
Yeah.
Let's get in there.
Yep.
I came here for frog demons.
Yeah, let's kind of reform the marching order. And
oops.
Whoops. Spears on our third line. And arrows.
Someone want to go have a run ahead and have a little look? We don't have any sneaky peekers, but I guess we'd be making a lot of noise.
We actually do. We have Drom.
Is he stealthy? I thought everyone was a hero.
You're hearing.
Drom's a thief.
All right. Goodlash. Who has the light?
Drom.
So you're seeing.
Draw 'em as light.
Okay.
does-
All right, you're seeing shadows of strange, almost cephalopods flying down into the cavern below.
So
As
these
you
would be
come in
cave
here?
squids. So it says cave squids over there. So
But across the chasm,
that's the chasm.
walking
Okay. Same as
forward,
the other.
are two monstrous, wretched-looking amphibian demons.
They're on the other side.
They'll
They are.
teleport over. Don't worry.
And you see these are what scared the squid things as they're like, running away from these things. And you see one of them in like the cutscene, like what the last small like literally like small cephalopod flies away, and it gets like stuck midair, and it's like panicking, trying to writhe, but it's like on like a hook, and it like comes back, and the frog eats it.
Squash.
With its magic. So roll initiative. This should be Good luck. That's all I'm gonna say. These are terrifying dudes.
And they smell bad.
Maybe not. Yeah, they do smell bad. They do be smelling bad.
20 the highest with Michael, I think.
Yeah.
I haven't rolled yet. Yeah. I don't think 15 is going to win that one.
Okay. Let's see. So Shotbow has far range. Are these guys in far range?
Yeah, far as anywhere you can see.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
You're gonna probably want to use holy water on your arrows.
So I got silvered arrows. I guess I could douse a quiver of arrows in holy water as well.
I don't know if that would increase the effect or not, but silver definitely works on these guys. Probably, at least did on.
Okay, I'll start by trying to fire a silvered arrow at the southern frog demon. But I imagine a 6 doesn't hit.
6 will not.
Okay, that's all I'm doing.
Skelix.
Oh, get a chance before they go. Let's. Well, I guess he's going to have to throw a regular spear because he doesn't want to throw Frogbiter and then not have it anymore.
I think you need a javelin to hit that far.
Yeah, you would have to go.
Are they in range for throwing a regular spear?
Okay, zonally, no. Zonally, the problem is that you would have to be in the chasm to throw the spear.
Okay.
Like, I think these are
Then
3
what-
different zones, because of the
Okay.
difficulties and depth. Right? It's about 30 feet away across the chasm, as my map shows. So I think that would be a different zone.
So I think Skelix is just going to charge forward and brandish Frogbiter heroically, stupidly at them.
Yeah. Okay. Caius, you came back.
Mm-hmm.
Does the statue say that?
No, one of the demons, the bottom one. That's so these are like red and like gloopy red and green who put way too much like fucking like Agrax Earthshade over it, like it's like way too slimy and kind of desaturated. And they say in there, you don't speak Chaos, do you? Or do we just get the
Chaos?
translations here? Yeah,
Not a
they're speaking
language?
they're speaking the language of demons. Yeah, whatever demonic is. Not devil.
Infernal.
Yeah, infernal will work.
Where did I put Caius' languages? No, he speaks Draconic. Is
Yeah,
his
okay.
like crazy out there one.
Yeah. All right. So you don't hear exactly what they say, but you do hear the name Caius in their voice. They say Caius, bloody water, you know, as they say to each other. And it seems like the right one, the southern one here, will take precedence over the other one, and will lift up its hand, and you begin to your feet begin to leave the ground. Let's see.
Since when did Caius know how to levitate?
Let me just make sure I get the spell
Since
right.
I became Two Fly.
So why did you say the statue speaking? Has the statue spoken before?
In many languages.
The statue was speaking previously.
It was talking. Okay.
However, I've ripped out the thing that I think makes it
Okay.
talk.
Caius, the demon grabs you, lifts you up, and throws you down the pit.
The invisible demon. So we have an invisible because you said he lifted up in the air. So, or
It's not invisible. It's
telekinetic.
No, the demons. Yeah,
Yeah.
he uses his hand, and with his hand, Magneto like lifts Caius and just brings him to him like he can't move, and drops him into the pit.
Cool.
Well, goodbye, Caius.
There's no save.
No, it says
It does not appear to
the
be.
save was the spell cast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's telekinesis, good spell. See, this lad will probably go after. We'll probably try to do the same to Skelix because you have the hubris to come after him, and you see that you have.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't know. Yeah, he would do it, and then they'll get the spear later.
Skelix will hold on to his spear as he goes
I know.
plummeting into the chasm.
All right, the top one will try to give you a shove. Magically. Fails. That one cannot telekinesis. Maybe it sees Frogbiter and like stops for a second, so like you can imagine yourself kind of getting dragged a little bit, and then it like drops you down. And the frog's like, it was Frogbiter. It's like we gotta kill it. Okay, that's my turn. I don't know how deep that pit is, Caius, but it's probably not good for your character's health.
No,
Especially after the
That
lightning.
is. Yeah, you got Lankiost. All right, you have fallen.
It depends entirely on whether or not.
Hang on.
On whether or not the fact that I have a grappling hook matters.
So theoretically, you could also theoretically not fall the whole pit. There are those floating islands down here, and I don't know how much everything lines up.
And there are the squids he could grab onto and maybe float up.
It doesn't go down to the mattress level.
Ooh. Okay. You have. All right. Yeah. You have a grappling hook, right?
I have a grappling hook and a unit of rope.
Okay. They discarded you without a second thought, so like you're just going to be falling. And the good news is that you will be falling enough on your turn. You can try to redeem yourself here with a strength check. I will say this will be very hard, and you will probably take the damage of how far you fell as you basically grapple and run into the side of the wall. But I think on your turn you could try to redeem. Okay. Oh, it is your turn.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. All right. So yeah, strength check I think will probably be a DC 16 to get this thing to latch onto anything. Brother. Okay.
Remember how I used to say that I was born better?
Yeah, you are. Okay. Now roll. Cool. So just go ahead and take 3d6 damage as you fell 30 feet. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
My brother, you must have amnesia. You forgot that I'm him.
Dude. Okay. I'll put no. Remember that. Okay.
All right. And as much as Caius wants to do the insane move of coming up on their side to fight them,
Do it. Do it.
we don't actually. If we see, here's the thing: it would have been nice if we had the portable bridge, bruh.
Right? I keep saying every time. You
Alright.
should roll to see which side you actually hooked on.
I know exactly where you fell, brother.
Uh-huh.
You have fallen. There is a gap, almost directly beneath you.
Mm-hmm.
I think.
So he fell into a place.
You basically fell into and you hooked onto like an entryway off of the chasm.
Okay.
Sort of lower level sort of thing.
Yeah.
So Caius is just basically not here on another lower level somewhere.
Yeah, you're elsewhere.
Okay.
Start mapping it.
Here we'll put Caius over here ish for now. And we'll get to that in a minute. I think for the rest of us, though, we need to break line of sight and force them to teleport to us.
I mean, you can attack first and then... Well, no, it's too far unless you have a javelin.
I mean, Gon does have a javelin, so he'll throw it. He doesn't think this is gonna do anything. 18 to hit with 3 damage if it does hit, but that is a non-magic javelin with no silver on it.
Yeah, it doesn't do anything to it.
Didn't think so. Drum, on the other hand, though, is going to fire at it with a crossbow covered in holy water.
Very cool.
Four damage. And this is at the one with telekinesis still.
Got it. Okay.
And then it's going to drop back into over here behind the corner. Brahm is going to just take a position here in front of his brother. And that is everybody on my side. So, Taliana.
Very
That
simply.
holy water I gave you to use.
Yeah, I'm gonna dump the holy water in my arrow bank, soaking all of the arrows in holy water, and I'm going to move back. Watching the dwarves take these positions, I'm going to run to this side here, and then be ready with an arrow so that they're all blessed and ready to go. Hopefully, the frogs show up. That's my turn. Yep.
Great. Can you break up movement? Can you move, attack, move? Yeah.
Yep, you can.
Cool. Right. So Sam is going to move up to here, completing her oath. Your name?
Yep. You have laid eyes. Yes, you have. Yes, with the lantern. Yeah.
Sweet. And I think just casting a spell on it isn't oath worthy. Although they might have luck. Like they probably have luck, right?
I would have used luck if on the telekinesis if I had it.
Yeah. No, you're right. No, I don't.
I think that's fair to share as a fate monger.
Right. Well, she's gonna move up to here and cast her. She's gonna read this monster, twist this monster's fate, and that's a failure. But she's gonna re-roll it with luck. +4 plus d8. That's a success. Then So it's D10. 8 damage. And she's
The
gonna
bottom one.
nope the fuck out. Good lash. Yeah, I can't. I was gonna go grab Skrillex and pull him back, but I can't. I would only get out there, and then
Skelix would not understand that at all.
yeah, I can't pull him back because grabbing him is an action, right? That's gonna use. I can even if I double moved, I can't go up there, grab him, and pull him back. That would be like a mighty deed, which he doesn't have. Correct.
You could probably
Oh,
just
yeah.
throw a rope around him if you have one.
Uh,
Lasso him.
he does not have a rope. Yeah, he's just gonna back the fuck up. He has nothing, no business being here.
Okay.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's my turn. Sorry.
Okay. I'm gonna toss a javelin at the bottom frog, aiming for its tongue to try to cut it off so that it can't do the grippy thing. What's D4? No good. And then back up here next to Gond. And that's it.
Okay. I'm going to pop up here. Loose silver arrow at this frog demon.
Mm-hmm.
Miss. And then dive back out of sight.
Nice.
So these guys are still on the opposite side.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Then Skellis can't reach him with his spear, so I guess he will throw a vial of holy water, hoping to get one in the mouth, and do his best Black Knight impression. Come over here and face me, you squealing cowards. It's like...
I'm sorry. I don't think you can throw it across the chasm.
Oh, well.
Yeah,
So then
that's
he's
ranged
just gonna
far.
Stand there and...
If you had a
taper
sling,
with
and
it.
you might be able to sling it over there with a mighty deed, but like I don't think you can.
Yeah,
You know what?
He's gonna
No one
taunt
throw
them.
it. I don't know. I don't want to set the precedent that if you mighty deed, you can throw a thing further.
He doesn't have a dex bonus though, so he's not going to gain any advantage to it, and he's in fact got disadvantage. 2d20, keep lowest one, and plus nothing. So there goes a vial of holy water on the floor.
It
and then
splashes above Caius. Yeah.
He's going to taunt them and march back and forth on this side, giving Frogbiter, and say, "You want a piece of this?"
All right. I didn't describe this room very well. You're definitely in some sort of large chamber, and this is not like the other chambers you've ever seen. In lieu of being either like rounded stone and things of the like, this room is actually all sort of blue granite, with these green granite pillars, and the statue in front of you has a I forgot the term for it, but it's kind of like the Hindu statues of like Shiva and stuff like that, who are like multi-armed, in like a dancer's pose.
It's not a frog statue.
It's not a frog statue.
Look
It is, yeah.
Like this guy doesn't like you either. He thinks you're ugly.
Yeah. Not a Raja.
So the mission is to get these guys on our side, right?
Yeah. This is a six-armed handless, like not a Raja, like strange statue of some sort of deity.
Yeah,
like a carved with no hands or broken off?
No, they've all been broken off.
Oh, broken off.
Severed.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is where Mistral came
yeah,
from.
the plan is to basically we're breaking line of sight so that they have to come over to us. in order to do anything. Because as it stands, the one dude can just keep throwing people into the chasm if
Mhm.
people are standing out in the open.
Okay.
That's why we
Is
all
Skellig
move back.
smart enough to realize that? He saw them do that
I mean,
to.
he is a fighter.
And they tried
and
to
he
do it
saw
to
his
you.
entire party break sight.
Yeah, he tried to
and
do it to me, but it failed. They're incompetent. It's like, what losers?
Mhm.
It's like he's gonna moon them. He's gonna do it.
Maybe. I don't know. You just saw them. You throw Caius into a pit.
Skellig was not a smart officer. He was absolutely front rank, disposable infantry. So he's doing what he's been trained to do, which is run up the front, be a nuisance, and then die.
Okay, Skellig. Well,
If he gets if there's some clear indication that what he should really do is run out of the way, then he will do it. But he's not going to figure
I
that
think
out.
everyone would have been shouting at you to get back.
It's like everyone is whispering. He's like, "Get back here!" It's like, what's the matter with you people?
Also, time to pull out the NCO voice.
Oh, my turn's already gone.
Yeah, he needs orders. If somebody gives him orders, I think like clear orders.
don't worry, the frogs will give you an order. Don't worry.
Oh yeah.
You just hear Caius shouting up from the chasm. I swear to God, if any of you were just standing in front of the frogs waiting for you to throw you down here, I will not catch you.
All right.
You probably don't hear shit. Caius is probably too far down.
All right. If you don't move, Skellig, I'm gonna. It's gonna be my turn.
Unless there's some useful thing, I can't think of a good reason that Skellig would honestly run away. He's really mad.
Prior precedent.
You have an incredibly powerful magic weapon that the company
that he
gifted
wants
you.
to stick in those guys, and they're over there, and he's over here. It's like,
all right, well, just roll it, Eric. He's not moving.
Yep.
Okay.
It's not moving. I can't honestly do it.
Yeah. All right.
Wait.
Skellig, you are yeeted into the chasm.
Can he like throw his spear at them as he plummets? It's like, well,
if you do that, you forfeit your chance of surviving.
Oh, okay. Maybe he'll try to use the spear to poke into the wall and stack it in something. He's going to hang on to it then.
Okay. All right. So the bottom one has telekinetically grabbed it and chucked you in. And since you all are cowards hiding behind stuff, this one he's going to. Well, you're not going to see what he's going to do because you all can't see him. So I won't update the map. And the second part here is the second guy here. You're also not going to be able to see them, ideally. Let's see. So level. It's got to be level 2. Oh, it's a fail. And in fact, it's a misfire.
It's a mishap.
So, oh, he just mishapped. Let's see what happens when you fail casting a level 2 spell.
Blows himself up.
That's very funny. This guy, Mr. No Telekinesis, Mr. fucking drinking out of cups. Let me see. Wizard mishaps.
He
Where
slept
are you?
through spellcasting in Demon School.
Apparently, it is a tier 2 spell, so he's rolling on the normal, not a crazy table. 5. Mind Wound. You can't cast this spell again for a week. Okay, that's fine. Damn. All right. Well, it was supposed to be a darkness spell, but it goes whoa and fails. Okay. They're not where what the map shows. You can hear them moving. All right. But let's resolve Skellig's save here.
Yep. What am I rolling? What are you rolling?
Wouldn't it happen on his turn like Caius's did?
You like try to poke the spear in and
it's informative.
scrabble away. I think Caius was probably
no, you're right. You're right. No, you were let's not resolve it yet. I'm sorry. You're right.
Yeah.
I think everyone having to decide without knowing your fate, I think is actually more interesting. You're right.
Very much fun.
Okay, but it's not like you're
He
falling.
wants to be hanging on the spear on the edge of a precipice somewhere.
Yeah. Well, it isn't.
Dangling.
Yeah, it isn't like you're falling extra, waiting for your turn. So like, you know what I mean? You're not like that, but like
he'll end up somewhere.
Yeah,
if not dead.
But you've fallen at least like you're immediately going to fall 30 feet. Like that's guaranteed. Okay. But anyways,
he's likely to be unconscious at that
So,
rate.
quick question, Eric. Caius is currently, has currently just pulled himself into an entrance, and then looks up to try and figure out how he's going to get back up to where the fight is, and immediately sees Skelix falling down the chasm.
Yeah. Correct.
Can I just and throw the rope at him?
Do you have the cowboy background?
I've got a grappling hook on the end of it. Is the only reason. It's not like I got time to tie a lasso.
I mean, I don't know. Can you can you throw a grappling hook to somebody falling?
Hook is
And
Maybe
then-
that's when we resolve the saving throw later. It's the result of the save is successful.
I will roll. Yeah.
Bias threw out a rope or something.
I will say. Yeah. You can try. It would aid. It would assist him. But that's
Okay.
as far as I'll go. Yeah.
All right. Well, I will do that because
Yeah.
I gave him a spear and then he stood there and got thrown down a fucking chasm.
Yeah, I mean, if you can grab the spear and
If he had gotten thrown down the chasm,
Just hook the spear. Just hook the spear. Don't hook.
here's the thing. Caius at this point, Caius might just go for the spear and not Skelix. But I think Skelix is an easier target to hit than a spear.
It's like
Hold on,
Skelix is
I
being
will-
demoted.
Look,
You're going to try
there's
to throw a spear that impales Skelix against the wall so that he doesn't fall any further.
well, Caius. Hold on. To be clear about your situation, I would. It's not you're stable from falling, so that's not the problem. When I say tenuous, the problem that's tenuous is that also down here was a whole swarm of these cavern cephalopods that flew away from these demons.
Mhm.
So you have consider that as well as they're not like attacking you right now, but they're obviously all like fluttering around here in the dark, away from these things.
Oh yeah, it's dark down there. You don't have a light.
Caius has light on him, but
You do?
I have light on me. But I'm in the dark right now, so I probably can't actually.
I don't think you can help
unless
Skelix.
it's one of those things of like if there's light up in the above cavern.
You literally
Does a frogfighter glow?
No.
Could we have a break while we figure this out?
Yeah, let's take a break and we can adjudicate it.
Okay.
But yeah, I wouldn't recommend that. Some cliffhanger stuff. Okay. Yeah, I think the ruling is going to be that you cannot help Skelix because you can't see him.
Nope, that makes perfect sense.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. No, that's totally correct.
Furthermore, though, this is not like a ruling. This is just an extra bit. Down here, where you're at, looking northward, you can see that there is, like over the chasm, like to the very north part of the chasm. So, like if the chasm kind of terminates like this, right? Somewhere below, from you when you fell, there is some sort of ambient, very, very, very dim, orangey light.
Don't go to the light, guys. It's too soon.
A low rumbling chuckle emits from deep in the chasm.
So the ledge that you fell on as well, because now that I realize this does not connect to the rest of the chasm, what you fell on is actually the remnants of a former stone bridge that crossed this chasm. So it doesn't extend further into the dungeon, but it is a safe platform.
So it doesn't go up or down, and there's no
No.
like exit.
No, No, you're pretty much stuck 30 feet down in the middle of this pit,
Oh, okay. So I have to just
and you can't see.
So I have to just try and get back up to where I was.
Yeah. So you pretty much like just completely winged and prayered, casting out this grappling hook to the void, and found purchase.
Yeah.
I don't think Jason's back yet.
Nope.
We map out the little section that Caius can see.
Yeah, I don't know. Do you want to do like a side view of the chasm? I'm not sure how you want to map it.
Oh yeah, but I mean, he doesn't have light. That's right.
Yeah, I can't map anything because I can't see.
Your heart's just pulling you to the glow of the Arcanum, like an addict.
Bruh, he wants it bad, but it's like, nah, man, I gotta get the fuck out of here.
Doot, doot.
I still can't believe Skelly's just stood there and got thrown in the fucking chasm.
Imagine if I failed the spell casting though,
Oh man.
and he got to stay though. Imagine. I respect it. The only other thing I'd left out of the description of the former room was that statue did have a kind of empty abdomen where something was there before.
Yes. As players, we know.
Yeah, but yeah, not a whole lot of time to investigate the area when you got the 2 frog demons across the chasm. Now you might be wondering how they got there.
They're about to show us.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we're all back.
When in
Right.
doubt about demons, some adventurers probably fucked around with something.
Mm-hmm.
Which adventurers might that be?
Definitely not us, no, surely.
Yeah, probably not. Team, the last time you were in that room where they burned out the spiders, and where you found Mistral, did you happen to find a copper slate?
We did, yeah. It's on the right here. The copper tablet, the platinum rod, and the scimitar.
Nice. Oh, look at that. Nice. Is that did we sell that?
I don't remember what it did.
Okay. It's not magical. It just had Mithric on it.
I think we tried to place it in the wall over here, and because it was broken, right? Or is that a separate tablet?
Yeah, no, there was
Yeah.
there was a piece. No, you crashed the door into that tablet piece, and you cracked that piece of tablet that went into the wall, rendering whatever was on it unreadable. Okay, let's go back.
Mhm.
Okay, I believe we're on Varen's turn, as we realize that Caius cannot help Skelix because he's in the dark.
Nope. Caius has to instead spend a second trying to light a torch.
You need to make a DC 10 survival wisdom save. Do this in the dark.
Nope, that is not.
Okay, you can try again next turn.
Oh, I typed the wrong.
Oh, you just
thing. It
said.
did, like a weird.
Well, no,
one.
you still rolled though. It was a
did
D20.
It still rolled.
Yeah, you
okay.
asked did the D20 equal 1, and that's why it says failure. Because it rolled a
Oh.
6 instead of 1. Yeah, this is how I do my sometimes how I do my 50-50s when I ask for stuff.
I see. Okay, cool.
Is the conditional logic stuff. Okay.
Yeah, then in that case, all that happens on my turn is Drom is going to actually no, he's not. He has to reload his crossbow. So he just reloads his crossbow.
Yep.
And that's my turn.
Yeah. Warriors, come out and play.
Gond and Braum don't do anything.
No, they don't have anything that can kill them at range.
I think Taliana will peek out, see if she can see one.
Mhm.
She looks across the chasm, arrow lined up and ready to go. Are there frog demons?
Is there a location update?
The location is they've fallen back.
Well, she has a longbow, so it should reach just fine.
Yeah.
And she's going to go. So she peeks out. She's got a line of sight on this top one, and that's what she aims for. The mighty deed is to plunk it in the eye and give it disadvantage on seeing. So if it tries to use its tongue attack or anything like that she's heard about on the way down here, that it will have trouble trying to identify a target.
Nice.
That does not hit.
Oh, okay.
Jeez.
And then I duck back into cover.
18 doesn't hit? What?
An 18 did not hit?
Correct.
Nope.
Uh,
If our characters get to be tough and armored, so do the opponents.
No.
That was my turn.
Yeah. It's not so much that these things have like plate mail or that kind of armor. It's like 40k and vulnerable saves. Like they have like just a sphere of bad luck, that and things that just morphs and runes and things. It just doesn't do anything to them.
Hey, Lewis, you're up.
Yeah, Sam's gonna pop her head out and try and do that thing again.
Mm-hmm. It's tried and true.
Success. The 9 damages on the same ones.
Okay. He's mad.
And she's gonna get the fuck out of there. But if she can get all the way up here, she will.
Good last doing anything?
There's nothing he can do.
These green pillars, they were just decorative, if I remember from last time, right? Or did we not actually inspect them?
No, they're load bearing.
Should I try to collapse? All the arms of the statue.
No,
are
but they
cut off.
have.
There's nothing else special.
I believe they were carved with geometric and representational schemes, but the passage of time has worn the images smooth. At best, you could see something that looks like insects, like a praying mantis, and some humans or humanoids, but their dress and depictions are puzzling, to say the least.
Yeah, I'm gonna, I guess, just run over here. Go see if maybe the excavated tunnel has cleared out any.
Probably wants
Or I
to
guess
move.
I can double move for
Right.
that.
Well, you will contemplate that as soon as you get light.
Oh, right, yeah. Then I will go here where I'm just at the edge of light then, and that's it.
Sam
Sounds-
has light, so
The edge of
he's not
light.
casting right in the
Oh,
corner.
good name.
Right, I'll pop up,
That's
try
called a big
shooting
concert last year.
one with a silvered arrow again.
Hmm.
Nope.
One day. Jason.
Ready to see if Skelligs lived? Everyone else
Yeah.
has run off to cowardice.
The tactical retreat to get them over here, so we can fight.
If Skelligs is still alive, he's probably down at the bottom of the hole saying, "Come and get me, stupid frog demons."
Okay. What was the difficulty class I said for you, Caius? Was it 16?
Yep.
All right. 16. You do not have advantage on this. You just have normal vantage. It's luckable, but needless to say, if you fail this, you're dead.
Skelligs is dead or Caius is dead.
You. Caius cannot help you because he does not have any
okay.
light. That was the problem.
Okay.
That's what we figured out. Because he can't throw anything at you. He can't see you.
Okay. Well, you said it was a 30-foot fall, so have I?
You have
that's
fallen.
in.
Yeah. So what's going on right now is that you have already fallen 30 feet, right? Just from them dropping you, you've already fallen 30 feet. Now you have
Hanging
this
on
one
somewhere.
chance that your spear could find some sort of purchase on the same bit of stone that Caius has found, right? Which is the remnants of this bridge. Now Caius can't help you because he can't see you. So you're just holding out your spear, hoping that it will get something, right? And this is DC 16 strength.
Straight D20 roll, and I've got 1 luck, so I get 2 shots.
Where you're a fighter,
You can
right?
add strength.
Yeah, you add your strength to it.
Oh, +4, 18.
There you go. All right, now you take 3d6 damage though.
Yeah, well, let's figure out if he survived that.
So go
he's
ahead.
got 10 hit points.
You roll your own damage to see if you die.
3d6. And
See
then
if-
maybe he'll spend his luck if he needs to re-roll this.
You cannot.
You can.
Oh,
That's exactly. So he's hanging unconsciously from his spear.
uh,
Does this mean that the
Yeah.
spear like sticks in the bridge or something, and then like I don't know, like does he just like splat onto
brother-
the bridge?
Jason, I'm gonna need a 50-50 to see if you're still on the spear unconsciously. Like, if does it hook onto something of you? Do you like death grip the spear unconsciously, like you're like balanced over it?
Okay,
You know, like something like this.
I could see the like he's dangling over it. Okay,
Yeah.
D20.
So
one,
I don't. Yeah.
1 to 10 is success.
Okay.
Lower number is successful. That's not a success.
That is not a success. So actually, it's quiet as you're unconscious.
Okay.
But
Oh, come on. He
Caius.
would have made this in plummeting. He makes plummeting noises.
So, okay, rip in
And go
peace, Skelligs.
Skelligs.
Skelligs, you will fall 100. Caius, you will know how far the pit is. How down?
Yeah, so there's like a split second where Caius just like catches like sees Skelligs in like the very like limited amount of like space he can see in this dark.
Yeah. It's probably
I
something
would like
like
to propose,
yeah.
I'd like to suggest that there is now a magical spear impaled into the wall of this thing, like 30 or 50 feet down, and it's glowing with light, so you can see it.
Yeah, it's
I imagine it's on the bridge right in front of me.
Yeah, it's sticking off of this bridge / landing thing that Caius has kind of fallen onto, right? That's what you were. So in my mind's eye. In my mind's eye, you got the spear into it, but then you just like came down and like hit your head from the concussion of stopping so suddenly. And you lost consciousness and your grip on the spear.
Okay.
The
Caius couldn't see you fast enough to save you.
The fall is 70 feet from where you're at, Caius.
That's gonna do it. Does he go
about 100 feet straight down?
Into a splash. Into a splash.
Okay.
Into a splash.
There was water at the bottom of here.
Hold on. Let me make a quick note.
Yeah. Sorry, man.
Well, got one more on the death channel. Has been quiet until yesterday. So, okay, Skelix will be quiet now. The rest of you can carry on.
All right. Well, it's Eric's turn.
Okay. Let's see here. They don't like getting pummeled to death. That kind of sucks. So I think the one that still has darkness is going to cast darkness, or at least try to. Whereas companions failed. Does he succeed? Thank God. Okay. You can imagine darkness, light smothering magical darkness gets cast over the entrance where you guys keep popping out and hitting them. Some dang peace of mind. And they're going to, you hear them move and say, we bought, I actually can't really hear what they say, but they say stuff in Infernal. And they're going to proceed to move down this pit. What do you do, Mirren?
I'm going to use luck to try and get a torch lit. Yep.
Nice.
Caius likes torch.
All right. You see heading to that hole are the two frog demons, who also then turn and see you as a light source has just lit up the chasm here. Also lighting up here has now shown that there are a total of how many? Eight small chasm cephalopods and one slightly bigger one. 9 total.
All right. Well, Caius is going to start trying to climb the rope from where his grappling hook sunk into the wall above him so that he can get back up.
Yeah.
And as a matter of fact, with the fact that there's now darkness, can I climb the 30 feet in a round?
You're... One second. You're on the wrong side.
Oh, I'm on the other side. Okay.
You're on their side.
Well, either way, if they've started falling down,
yeah, they're getting ready to climb down. Yeah.
Oh, they're on the edge, getting ready to climb.
Yeah, and they're getting ready. Yeah, and you see that they're going towards like the north side of this chasm, and that's when you light up the torch, and they see you, and like, there's a shocked Pikachu face as you're alive.
Mm-hmm. Got it. I'm surprised they didn't already see me because they can see in the dark.
They just assumed you were dead.
Nice. Well, In the interest of not in the interest of continuing to disappoint them, Caius will drink a healing potion that he had.
Smart.
And this is just a regular healing potion, not one of the mosses.
Yeah.
We purchased these.
Good.
Cool. He is almost full health now. Wait, how much? Yeah, okay. Okay. Cool. And then yeah, and then I guess he just has to climb. Or I guess, well, rather than climb, I'm gonna grab. I'm gonna like tie the rope around myself and then throw the grappling hook and try to get it hooked on where the darkness is, above the ledge on the other side, so that I can swing over to that side and climb there.
Okay. Yeah. Chuck a potion. Try to chuck this grappling hook.
Yep.
I don't want to say this is guaranteed, simply for the fact of you're throwing it into the darkness. Like if you could see the ledge, you know what I mean? Like you would know, like, oh, this is obviously like the best rock to like that would connect. So can we just do like a strength check? But like I don't know, like it would be relatively easy, just like 14, like let's just say like 13. Does it find it?
Okay. No, I missed.
Okay.
And I don't have luck, so I can't re-roll that.
I would have guaranteed it if you weren't throwing it into perfect darkness.
Yeah.
Run west, my brother.
It's
wherever the light is.
I currently can't run anywhere.
Yeah.
Oh right.
I've got nowhere to go. The bridge is completely isolated apparently.
Yeah.
Like there's not even like a rope. Yeah, there's not even a cave like that the bridge was built to.
Yeah.
Like,
no, the bridge fell.
Oh, I see. Right. Okay.
Yeah. That the stopgap over this chasm has fallen, and you're laying on the remnants of that.
Okay.
That didn't.
I see.
Yeah.
So what's it wedged between? Is it not wedged between either side?
Just cliffside.
Yeah.
So surely, like, if it's fallen in and it's not fallen down to the water, it must have wedged between 2 points. What 2 points is it wedged between?
Just cliff.
That's a good.
Yeah, so it goes to either side of the.
Yeah, I guess so. Couldn't I just
that's
run
a good
across
point.
anyway?
Oh yeah.
No, that's actually that makes a lot of hell of sense. Yeah. You should be able to just go to the other side, brother. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, that's right on that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then yeah, Kai's just gonna run to the other side and is gonna.
But you still got to throw the thing into the darkness.
I mean,
but you are on the right side. Yeah. Thanks, Lucas.
Okay.
Of course, that makes perfect sense.
I thought
Yeah.
All right. Well, I made the roll, so I have to stick with it.
I mean, does your I mean, you had different. I misinformed you unintentionally.
Okay. Well, Kai's basically the plan was essentially to try and buy against telekinesis again. So basically, what he's doing is he's trying to if he can just run across, he would have just run across and started climbing. And he's got basically the rope tied around him, and the grappling hook sunk into the wall, so that if they just throw him into the chasm again,
I still would have done. So you could kind of secure yourself with the rope and start climbing, but I still would have asked for a climb check, and that still would have ended up getting not enough to get you out of here.
Yeah, and that okay. So he's climbing slowly. I'm just talking about like the actual.
Yeah.
The grappling hook is just sunk.
No.
Like in.
Brother, sorry, I'm gonna be a stickler here because this actually just came up in like the examples that I was thinking about of this game. You can't climb with a torch. I don't know if you can really climb like with a torch.
You can't climb with a torch on
you
can't just toss a torch down and climb?
Oh, and leave the torch on the ground and like just use that to climb up? And just use that ambient light?
They have light up there and he's got light down here.
Their light up there is blocked by their sphere of darkness. You can't see anything. But what's
the range on a torch? Like 30 feet?
Yeah. So you can see up to the darkness.
Just has to get
so you're
up
right.
there.
Okay. But
yeah.
Okay, so then there's this is again to be a stickler here, sorry, but if you leave a torch on the ground, there's a 50-50 chance it goes out.
Oh, even if you just put it down?
Yeah.
I thought that was for dropping a torch. Okay.
What if he pins it between some rocks so the flame side is still up? and
I
not
mean,
on the
that's
ground?
that's. I don't know that he's got time to do all that.
on my
but, like,
turn,
placing a
it
torch
will.
down-
Sorry, so it won't. It doesn't. On my turn, there's a chance it will randomly go out. That's
Okay.
as long as you're not holding the torch, there's a chance it can go out. That's like the classic D&D thing about
Okay.
torches on the ground.
All right, then he will put a torch on the ground.
Okay, so you're safe and you start climbing, and it was unsuccessful.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. 3 hours later. Where is the torch exactly? I'm just kidding. Okay, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, man.
It's
All
on
right.
the ground at the
Yeah.
base of where he's climbing, if it's relevant.
I know. Okay, I'm good there. All right.
Cool.
Lauren.
Yes. Trying to prove myself, this darkness appears. I run up to the edge of it and I start feeling my way around the wall.
Yeah.
Trying to see if I can get to a place where there is light, but of course I don't have a light. I have a bow.
Yeah.
So
And
my movement can probably get me to the edge of it, but I don't think I
no,
know it's-
this is a representative sphere. The whole zone. This
Oh.
is one full zone, like this whole
Oh,
edge.
okay.
So the whole thing's covered in darkness. So you're
Okay.
seeing that the whole thing's covered in darkness. I'm not
Yeah, so I'm
misremembering.
I'm just like using my foot, scraping
Yeah.
along.
Yeah, but you're
examining
trying to
it.
help. Yeah.
That's my turn.
Right. Okay. I'm trying to think. Does anyone have rope?
Yes, I have rope.
That's why I'm going towards the edge.
Yeah. Okay. Then can Sam? Yeah. So Sam goes. Who has rope? She will bring her lantern up here.
Skellex has rope. You just need to go down and get it.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, no, sorry. The only piece of Skellig's gear we recovered is Frogbiter.
Sorry, that's bar 2. You said you had.
As long as you get it.
Yeah.
So she will pass her. People can grab things off each other? That's a kind of established thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. She will grab the rope off bar 2, tie it to the lantern and pass it to Goodlash. Goodlash will find his way to the edge of this darkness and start lowering the lantern down, if he can do that. But that sounds...
No. Okay. Can you imagine in your head for a second, quick in the span of one turn, doing all of that and then making it to the edge, knowing where the edge is? There's no way Goodlash is getting close to the edge like at full speed and being like, it's got to be here. You know what I mean?
We'll set this up, and then if anyone wants to do that on their turn,
He can
I'll
he
do
can
on my
make it.
next turn.
Yeah. He can make it to somewhere, maybe like the second pillar, but like you gotta admit, like if he could find the first pillar, then the second pillar, he's that's when you drop to your hands and your knees and you're like this. You know what I mean? Like because you ain't gonna, because otherwise there's a risk you're going to go over the ledge.
Yeah. So he's gonna go to there. If anyone else wants to do that on their turn, he has a lantern tied to the end of a rope.
Is the plan to go down or to use that as a guide?
Lower the lantern down, and then pull Caius up.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, sure, I can help with that. My movement only gets me back up here though, to where Goodlash is.
Okay, well then, yeah.
But I could mighty deed to sort of give him a kick in the butt to push him towards the ledge? Like give him an extra move action basically on my turn?
No, the question isn't do I have enough speed to make it to the edge? The question is, can I carefully make it to the edge? And you can't help him carefully make it to the edge. Like you cannot see anything in there. It is magical non-light darkness, which is I can't see anyone rationally being able to make it to the edge without unless you're willing to make a check that you go over.
Yeah, okay. Well then that's all I can do.
Cool.
I don't think there's much Batu can do, so
Bat echolocation.
Yeah.
crab, dude. For some reason, a crab will work. If you just only shift into a crab. That's what we learned.
One of those cephalopods.
So I actually re-looked at the Druid wild shape ability, and it does say you gain the movement and senses of the chosen animal, excluding dark sights.
Oh, well,
That's specifically excluded.
Well, a bat isn't necessarily. That's not technically dark sight.
It's true.
It's
Right, that's
echolocation.
blind sight. Got him.
Yeah.
I would
I would allow, but also like you're a bat and you're loud, right?
Yeah, there's also not much I can do in bat form. I think I'll just like kind of move.
Vibe?
Yeah, move here. Just have my short bow in hand with a silver arrow knocked.
Yeah. See what chips they got at the party. Okay. Right. Skelix is resting in peace. So Caius, did you find Frogbiter?
Yeah, it was right in front of me.
Yeah. Okay.
I just grabbed it.
You heard it. Yeah. Okay. All right.
I lit the torch. Frogbiter's right in front of me. The frogs are in front of me, and I go and grab Frogbiter and run.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Okay.
The part where we find out the frogs actually just have disintegrate.
No, but they kind of have faux telekinesis at this range as well. Because they're giant frogs.
Because frogs normally have faux telekinesis.
Well, he can grab them with your tongue and drop you.
Oh yeah.
I mean, can he drop though? Like a frog? Can a frog drop something?
Frogs can't drop stuff with their tongue.
Like it's sticky.
A creature, right? So you get pulled to close range, which I guess would be.
You get pulled, double fisting the spears straight into its eyes.
Yeah.
Cavalry charge!
Like you get pulled to its mouth, right?
All right.
And then,
well,
like,
I'm overthinking this. The telekinesis guys. Let's just see if we do this, and he's gonna make sure that you fucking fall.
Well, this is what the rope's for, hopefully.
DC. It was 14, so failure. No, greater. It's greater. I put in the wrong. It's greater than. It's a pass. 17 passes. All right, Caius, you are again ripped off of the wall with a violent force. You are lashed on there by your rope. So my thought here is whether or not the rope breaks.
Yeah,
right?
Probably.
So we're going to do like a D20. Like you're gonna roll a D20. Like you're like the rope's not gonna get any stat bonus to it, right? Because it's not like you can resist this, right? It's the knot, right? So you will be rolling basically like a strength check, an opposed strength check, but your strength is 0 because you're a rope. And he'll be a telekinesis. So I'll just roll my spell casting stat again to see. Actually, can you roll a d20 and can you beat a 17? Actually, makes perfect sense.
So my only question is, so it's worse for me to have lashed myself than it was for me to just throw the grappling hook as I was falling.
No, because
throwing the grappling hook as I was falling, I got my strength bonuses and everything.
Yes, but that's because you had it available to you. This time they're not you don't have that available because you're climbing.
Yeah, because I've already used it to secure myself.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that the first time this happened, they basically just like flung you off the edge and then didn't think about you at all. This time, they're forcibly watching you, carrying you, forcing you down like a missile into the dang wall for the hubris of trying to stay alive. Right? Which is why is foregoing, right? They were personally ensuring your death. For the arrogance.
Okay.
Right?
All right. Not enough. Rope breaks.
Okay. Caius, you plummet like a rocket into the water 100 feet down. You'll take 10d6 damage.
Wouldn't it be 70 or 76?
So you'll take 76.
I'm already 30
yes.
down.
Yeah, that's true.
And
Okay.
can I ask, is falling into water?
No, none of that.
70
None of that.
Like concrete.
I mean,
it's like concrete.
frankly,
Well, is it still water? Or
if
is
you
it
if you
moving
take
water?
enough
Does that
to
actually
no
make a distance?
technically it's I don't know.
At 100 feet, water does make it's.
So they're throwing you in there, and the logic here for falling is that I don't think you're going to get any death saves if you fell, because basically it's the falling damage that's going to kill you, right? But if you do manage to survive, like you survive, I think. I don't know. This is like one of those weird things where it's like you're taking, like, I don't even know if I should roll damage because you're falling 70 feet. Like, you should just die. Like, they're forcing you to fall 70 feet.
70 feet into water is definitely a survivable fall. People do that all the time.
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
Like 100-foot cliff, you can
I mean,
dive.
So
cliff divers jump off of like.
Okay.
You know.
This is okay. My in my head, they have total control over you with telekinesis, right? They're going to ensure that you die. That was like their intention, right? So maybe it's actually they just like drag you down the cliff face, scraping you until you fall into the water, right? Like they will just play with you until you die because you were.
What's the range on telekinesis?
Far.
Okay.
Yeah. So like, sorry to make it personal, but you also are the Caius that stole from the statue, right? So you will die. You will perish from the demons.
Well, let's see. There we go. Or are you just saying like we're not rolling 76? He's just.
I know. I think I'm saying you're just dead. That they will drag you down the cliff face. They have you. And like they're not going to even let you go when you hit the water. If you're not dead, they'll bring you up to like and bring you down next turn, right? Like, well, I guess technically,
is that how telekinesis works?
It's a focus. So I guess technically they could lose it, and then you would just fall again, anyways.
You can only move at a near distance.
Yeah.
Like if that's 70 foot, they can't maintain control over. They can move him at a near distance over 6 seconds speed, and then it's next round. They can't throw him 70 foot in a single round.
They either
I can't check the wording of the spell. I don't have the book.
Yeah, they either let go of him to let him drop.
They can move him 30 foot in this round.
They can move it 30 feet. Okay. Then they will drag you down 30 feet against this. So you'll be scraping the rock wall as you're falling. So I guess then you will take 3d6 damage for this round.
Okay.
Okay. So there we go.
All right. He's fine.
All right. Second demon. Let's see. I wish they had a ranged attack, brother.
It can jump over to the other side and try to fight us.
I cast levitate.
Wait, telekinesis is also focus if the darkness goes out.
Darkness isn't focus.
Is it not? All right, sorry. My apologies.
Yeah. So this lad is just gonna probably can't really do anything.
It says it in your.
Turns over.
It says in your thing, duration focus.
Never mind then. I guess it's focus. I thought it was like fog cloud or whatever that doesn't. Okay. Well, to personally kill Caius, he'll disable the dark to ensure this. Okay, but that still means it's the second demon's turn, and he's going to have to. Levitate over? Or does he just teleport over? No, just levitate over. 14 makes it. Blub, 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 blub. Okay, sorry about that.
No, it's okay. There's a lot to manage.
Okay. My turn's over.
Okay.
Double spear into the wall.
Does
Just do
does
it.
Caius get to do anything? Because last you said telekinesis just does a thing.
Try to cut the tongue off.
You're kind of stuck. All right. Take care, Lauren.
He's dragging you down a wall, though. You can
So-
presumably try and double spear into the wall.
Well, it sounds like Eric's
You
saying
have-
telekinesis just takes my turn.
So when you're telekinesis, right? You basically, okay. To me, in my head, it's like Magneto, right? Like you basically they have full control of your body. So they're just so you can't do anything, right?
Okay.
You're basically held in place.
What tier is telekinesis?
4.
Okay.
Yeah, and anything I can do, you can do back, right? So.
Yeah.
Well, I can't. I'm a bard.
True. Well, you can get a scroll or a wand.
All right. Well, if telekinesis just completely wipes me out, then all I've got left is for Gond and Brahm to run out with a net soaked in holy water that Brahm has, and they have the holy water for. And they are going to throw the net at the demon who is telekinesis in Caius, and yank it into the thing.
You can't reach it, buddy. It's on the other side of the chasm.
And like 70 feet down or something.
This chasm's like 20 feet, right?
Chasm's 30 feet. But it's a zone, right? So you're basically double. It's like double close, right? Or double near. So these are 3 zones, right? So close would be 1 zone adjacent, which was the problem with throwing holy water over there on Jason's turn earlier. Right.
Is this one this other one over on this side now? Or
Yeah, he's in zone 1. Yeah, no, he levitated over. He cast levitate and blah blah blopped over. Is this,
okay,
right?
so distance. So we're not measuring distance in actual feet. We're just doing the zone thing.
Yeah, we're doing it in zones. Yeah.
Okay. Well, if that is the case, then
that's why darkness covered all of 1 because it covers the whole zone.
I mean, they could do this demon.
Yeah, you can hit this demon. Float it over.
yeah, but that doesn't matter. Then Caius, I'm trying to.
You can shoot him.
His cohorts are trying to actually do something for Caius.
Yeah, you can try to shoot him. Is there something about focusing and taking damage?
Okay. Well. They've got a rope. They can fucking.
They just rappel down.
Well, no, because they can't get to Kaya. The only thing they could do is this guy, which means they have to have some way of actually touching him, which they just don't. If we're doing the whole, he's technically 2 zones away rather than 1, so we can't reach him. Then, I mean, yeah, if he, I mean, I've got a rope they can tie between each other to throw one of them across the chasm and then throw the net from that guy. But that sounds a little, I don't know if that would actually work.
I don't think you can throw a
crazy.
dwarf 30 feet.
No, but he can jump into the chasm and then he's 1 zone away. And
Yeah.
then technically he's in net range because of the way the zones work, even though
Yeah. If you
yeah,
could talk,
if that's the way we're doing the distance, then yeah, they'll
Right.
have to tie a rope between themselves. So basically, let's see, which one has a better bonus? Well, Gond will tie Braum off to himself. Braum will jump into the chasm and throw a holy water soaked net from himself to the frog demon.
So you're going to hope that you can land on the wall and pull yourself up? Is that the idea?
Well, they're tied together. Gond and Braum are. Gond is staying. Braum jumps into the chasm with the net, and now it's because he's in the zone adjacent. He's going to try and throw the net at the demon.
Yeah. You can be in. Yeah, you have to climb down there and throw. Yeah, or like off the wall. But you're climbing. So you're gonna climb down into the chasm and then try to hit the demon with the net from the chasm. Freehand.
Sure. If that, I mean, realistically, what he's doing is he's jumping into the chasm to throw the net, and he's just gonna let himself fall with
Right,
the rope
so-
attached.
Yeah, that okay, that's pretty badass. So yeah, basically you're gonna free dive or not well actually rope dived and as you're in there at the apogee of your right before you fall, you're gonna toss the thing to hit him and then hope that the net or the rope and everything saves you and your friends. And yeah, no, that will work.
And then and he's basically gonna use the holy water net to grab the demon and throw the demon into the chasm.
Is that on? Oh, so basically you're both gonna go down?
Kind of, except Braum has a bailout cord and the demon doesn't.
Okay.
So that's his hope anyway.
Sounds
He's
good.
got a really high strength and a good bonus, so
Okay.
and he rolls a 4, that's not gonna be enough, so I'm gonna luck
Good luck.
it.
That's a 4.
Okay. He just rolls a 4 again. So in that case, Braum misses with the net, and then is just gonna, fall 10 feet or whatever, and hit the wall. So probably take D6 damage or 2d6. I don't know, whatever you want to rule on swinging into the wall is.
Would I do it? I said you fall 30 feet, so 36.
All right.
He didn't fall 30 feet though. I guess maybe he did. Yeah, the rope's 60 feet.
If we have to fall 30 feet in order to make it
come
work.
on. You will fall. Okay, mathematically, you would fall 20 feet or so, and then you fell an extra 10 feet, try to stabilize yourself. As the rope gets grabbed. So that's where it happens.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not gonna do some fucking pendulum math about jumping into a damn chasm with a fucking rope, guys. Come on. Last time you just moved basically 30 feet. It's 30 feet.
Yeah. All right.
Is Braum okay?
His turn. Braum's fine.
Not a boss.
Drom just shoots the demon that has Caius. Does 19 hit?
No.
Okay.
Yeah. Their Thaco AC is -2. So it's the 21.
All right. And then Caius doesn't get to act.
Correct. You are basically spread eagled getting dragged down a cliff face.
Sure. Okay.
Sam's turn. You're muted, Lewis. You're still muted.
Discord muted.
Sam is gonna third time's the charm. Sam is going to come up here and try and again rend this demon's fate, the one that's taking damage.
Mhm.
+4. That's a success, so D10 for 5 damage. Then she's gonna back the fuck up. She can, yeah. Good lad, she's gonna put down the lantern and rope that he was gonna do that with, and he is gonna lob a flask of holy water just at this demon's feet.
Sure.
So like splash damage onto it. So I'm hoping, I don't know, it's supernatural armor, right? It's not gonna give a shit about whether I'm hitting it or hitting its feet.
No, it's just a
D20
10. Just a 10 to hit it.
-1. Okay, right. But no.
Okay.
Does Goodlash have luck? I think he does. Yeah. D20 plus -1. Oh no! Don't do 200.
Nah, I was gonna have to reroll that, but I'm not gonna. Oh, the same.
Okay.
Oh
yeah,
man.
one better.
Okay.
And I made it.
Okay.
Cool.
Great.
So I do like splash damage onto the demon.
It
and
doesn't.
then he's gonna
Yeah. Okay.
Get the fuck away.
All right. You can see that the holy water is not burning it, but it is doing stuff to that, like those runic saves and stuff like all that on it, right? Affecting its
Sweet. Okay.
immunities.
Okay, done.
The enemy shields are down.
Yeah. I'm gonna charge in with the trident, then, and try to just skewer it and give it disadvantage, I guess. D20 +6 +D4. Oops. Not X. D is the thing I want. No, that is bad. And then pop back over here.
Okay. Is Gond holding Brahm's rope?
Yep.
Okay.
I can't hit this thing if it has an AC of -2, but maybe the holy water has
Weakened it a bit.
Yeah, just a bit. So I'll scoot forwards and try shooting this one with silver arrow again. Three.
Sorry, a 3 is not going to be. It is weakened, but not a 3.
Not that much.
Okay. For moi, I have focus first. First focus. Lock it in. Telekinesis. Mishaps. Mishaps on the telekinesis. No. Wait, no. That's not a mishap. Because this is just when you fail a concentration. It's just means that you lose it. It's not casting. So, all right. So Caius, you are free falling again. But you could have the chance of possibly saving yourself. But you can do it on your turn.
Okay.
But I still am doing other stuff on my turn. Because the demon can still go now. Homie lost focus. Does that mean he loses the spell? He can recast it. So he's probably going to recast it, but I don't know if he might. He's got to stay on you. He's got to stay on you, and it's going to tell the other one to get the other ones. So he tells his buddy to take out the others. So he's going to try to. Now he is going to cast telekinesis back on you, Caius. He wants to ensure that.
Far, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
He wants to ensure that you are dead.
Mm-hmm.
Fails. Okay.
Cool.
That's his turn. This demon is going to shove Gond into the pit.
Good luck.
It would be really nice if we don't have to add a whole lot of new names to the death channel.
Oh yeah.
No.
Well, that didn't work.
It's a 17.
It's a 17.
Okay. He shoves Gond down to the pit. Gond is also falling, which I guess consequentially means Brahm is also falling.
Mhm.
Does the rope skewer on a spike sticking out and to wrap them
Well,
on?
no, actually, I think they've got a bridge that they're currently falling towards that they can just push
Yeah.
away from each other.
Yeah.
So
They're
they're
gonna-
actually, I think they're going to be fine.
They're gonna hope to catch on to. Yeah.
They're going to have to try to catch on it.
But
Right?
they have
They
a
get
rope strung between them, so might increase the chances. There's a chance.
Yeah. So, but okay. There we go. That's my turn.
Cool. All right. We'll just go ahead and do drum real quick with a crossbow. That's not gonna be enough.
That dog will not hunt.
Does he care about using luck on that? Probably not. So he'll, kind of just move over here, take cover behind this pillar, and then Gond and Brahm, just basically try to push away from each other to use the rope to catch the bridge. I don't know how you want to rule this, Eric.
You have advantage.
Okay.
Gotta be 16. I think this binds both of them though. Does that make right? Because they're both relying on the same rope to save them, right? Their fates are inexorably tied.
Yeah.
Okay. They take 3d6 damage.
Oops.
That's
that
a
was
reroll.
5.
Yeah. All right. Each take 11.
Okay.
You've fallen another 3d6 feet, but then you can try to save yourself. So you're now 90 feet from the top.
Let me see here real quick.
So, skewer the side of the wall to slow yourself down and then drop into the water.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean that's kind of basically the play.
Okay. All right, and then
Sorry, this
Okay.
whole night has been oops all combat.
Yeah.
all right, and then Caius.
We're playing 5e.
At this point, okay, so basically try and catch himself or hit the water and take 46 damage, one way or the other. Okay, so he hits the water and takes 46.
Yeah.
Caius is fine.
Okay.
And since he is unrestricted and has just hit the water, can he just drink a potion real quick?
I mean, it's strange credulity because you're also in the dark. So I think I would do it. Yes, but it would probably require some sort of roll. Because you've just fallen.
Mhm.
You just hit the water. So who knows what direction you're at and the locations of the contents of your packs. So you can't even
Drink
rely.
a random potion from your pack.
Yeah,
Okay.
I would allow a
have
random
2
potion.
All right. I will pull a random potion from my pack. Potion number 2 is a potion of healing.
Nice.
Cool.
Okay. And obviously you don't have a torch.
Nope.
Is there a glow of Arcanum to guide you?
You're just kind
He
of
knows where the
bobbing and
Arcanum is.
to Sam's turn? Or
Sam is gonna pop around the corner again. In fact, I don't she even needs to pop around the corner from here. She's just gonna D20 plus 4. That's a success. So D10 on this one on our side. 10.
Nice.
And then I am yeeting. Is this energy field crackling again?
It sure is.
Sweet. That's cool. Yeah, we're gonna come down here.
how much damage did it do? 66?
It did do 66 last time. All right. Sorry, this whole night has been like you all having to sit hunched to your computer, like move forward gaming chair meme to deal with this.
Well, I mean, finding out that telekinesis completely removes any ability for action is a good thing to know.
Yeah. There's no way. Hopefully, I don't know. It seems like you knew they knew. I felt like you knew they could do telekinesis.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I just didn't know telekinesis did that. That's my bad. I didn't know that the Caius knew they could do telekinesis. I just had no idea that telekinesis did that.
Yeah, like every telekinesis thing makes you do the hand, like I can't control anything.
Oh yeah,
this is my
like for not owning the book.
Okay.
So for my turn, can I run up here, grab one of the spider corpses?
Yeah.
And then chuck it into the energy field.
You absolutely can, my friend.
Hell yeah, brother.
Yeah, just tossing, just bowling it, dude. Nah, you're fine.
Yeah.
Just a corpse and just sliding it over.
I can't.
It could be part of your movement, effectively. Yeah. Like, just kind of bowl it in there.
Okay, and this is as far as I can go, though? Probably, if I'm doing that, too.
Where'd you start from? Probably.
Like here.
No, there was a corpse. There was literally a corpse on the way. You could just kind of drag it with you. So, like, just drag it and shove it in there. This is all in one turn. It's fine. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the field disperses in the bug zapper way and on the corpse of the spider.
Oh, we don't need to be like out of the room. It targets the thing that broke the field, not the whole area.
All right, this is what
the first thing that enters that field immediately explodes it.
Brother, there was a spider corpse right here, right? So like you just came here, you dragged it with you, right?
Yeah, no, I'm not worried about
and
that.
Then just
I'm
went
more worried about
yeet.
If the energy lightning is an AoE of everybody in this room.
No.
Yeah. Well, you didn't. I guess you. Yeah. You didn't see that happen to Caius, and so you just kind of made a good guess.
Yeah. Okay.
We're good.
Well, then, yeah. With that, then the shield's been evaporated, whatever, and moved past. I guess if I have any movement, and I probably don't have any movement left. I'm here.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm also going to charge down here with these guys. I like this idea.
Yeah. Marines, we're leaving.
You've got double movement. Oh, I think that was double movement.
All right.
Yeah, I came from like up here.
Okay.
So we've got 9 minutes left. I think at this point, Caius has to make an escape the dungeon roll because there's no way we can actually like play out.
Yeah,
him trying to hide.
That's the real danger of the demons.
Before 9 minutes, but
yeah, this is the real danger of the demons is that they make they take so damn long to kill that you get to escape the dungeon rolls. Mm-hmm. Listen, I don't know about Brahm and Gond. They are dangling like pendulums. Mm-hmm. They're alive, but like I don't know if they can escape the dungeon. Like I don't know how you get out of that. Like shimmying together to get to the wall? Like I can't even think of anything. But the demons are here?
Oh, they can you can climb the rope from either side.
What rope?
Like the rope
they are the rope. They're both,
yeah,
each end of the rope is
it's wrapped around. So if you're hanging in a U shape like a parabola from a bridge,
Yeah, this is. I drew a diagram.
You can still pull on the rope above you, and it will still pull you up.
So it
and
brings.
the rope just coils underneath you.
So so they're getting to the bridge, effectively, essentially.
Yeah, they would climb to the bridge.
Okay.
Yeah. Basically, they would climb to the bridge
or try to,
and then
or
try to.
And you're staring down 2 frog demons. I don't.
Yeah.
Okay. Listen. I'm really skeptical of an escape the dungeon roll when you're not like, Goodlash, Osu, and everybody like having a vector running out of here. Like you guys, like they're here to kill you as soon as you stand up, right? Like I mean,
they can just hang out there.
I'm sorry for being so punishing here, but
the bottom line is my only argument in favor of them being able to get out is they're 4th level characters with healing potions, gear to move. Drom is able to hide with a shaded lantern, which is what he's doing right now. He's hiding behind a pillar with a shaded lantern, waiting for them. And they've got the gear they would need to get out, and they've got healing potions to try and like replenish and just make a dash for it.
And like, what if they just waited till the frogs left? They just hung out on the bridge in darkness for an hour or something.
The frogs aren't leaving, right? They're not going anywhere. They've been hanging out here for
the frogs. Yeah, but the frogs have burned up telekinesis and stuff.
I mean, maybe they've got a little lair back here that they recuperate.
I mean, you can. It depends. So it depends on the depth of the water. They could climb up to the bridge, swan dive off, and hope that the water is deep enough that they don't break their necks on the bottom of the surface. Like 70
or
foot.
Just climb down.
Is definitely doing. Oh yeah, climb down.
Yeah, that's the other alternative. They can climb down to where Caius is.
Yeah. All right. We're spending so much time trying to figure this thing out. I think everybody except for Caius's group can get out of here because we have to focus on this part. Okay. Like you all should not be penalized for having this puzzle. I'm willing. I'm sorry, I have to willing to hand wave this for just the sake of my own fucking brain power right now to how to handle this. Because listen, I'm trying to be neutral, right? I'm not being a fan of the players. I'm being neutral, and fucking fly. Unfortunately, like you're down a pit, surrounded by 2 pretty relatively, both of them are still more than half health demons who want nothing more than to watch you die. Especially you. Like, they have a bone to pick with you because you stole the Arcanum. Like, you are literally their target number 1. So, like, I don't know how to math out and escape the dungeon roll that's fair for you. Because you then have to, you're swimming in the darkness. And so then you have to figure out a way to climb out of here. And then as you're climbing, survive getting attacked and stuff from these demons.
Or depending on what area they're at, have a completely new route to find your way up or something.
That seems beyond the scope of escaping the dungeon.
So then is the thing that is just if you're in a situation and we run out of time, you're just dead. Like is that the precedent we sent? If that's the precedent we sent and Caius and the crew are all just dead because we ran out of time, that's fine. But that's essentially the precedent we're setting at that point. Is that if you run out of time, and you're not, and there's not like a clear way out, then you just die rather than escape the dungeon.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna.
Which I thought I was under the opinion that escape the dungeon was for when you don't know if you can get out or not, but we're out of time, so you get a roll.
Right.
Yeah, I mean,
right.
No. A negative modifier with them chasing us.
Correct, but so you still were able to actually have a path available to you to leave. These guys you're literally stuck in a hole. Right? In the earth. Which makes the uncertainty of can you get out much less uncertain in my eyes. Right? So like the question of is like to the point where it's not an uncertainty and it seems like it's guaranteed. But that also sucks and that feels shitty and that shouldn't be right.
But what if they're not trying to escape back up? Like they go down and try to scope out a new route.
Okay.
It's just a hugely negative modifier.
And yes, okay. There is one way out of this chasm. And that is through that flowing passageway that I described.
Mhm.
But without revealing too much, that is not a valid way out.
Mhm.
The only way out is up out of this
Mhm.
chasm. And with 2 demons there, I really don't know. We spent 2 hours in this fight or more. Like, poor Michael. Like, I don't know why you're still here, dude. Like, this sucks for you, man. So, like, I don't know, man. Like, can I get some other opinions? I feel like I'm just talking around in circles. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm trying to be impartial here.
I mean, if you genuinely think that there is no possible way for 4 4th level characters with healing potions and gear to get out of here, then kill him. Absolutely.
Okay. I will. Okay. The other alternative would be like some kind of like crazy. It would kind of be like an escape the dungeon, but you're just going to be rolling on like the lowest levels of that and being like, okay, all your like, let's roll to see how many cohorts are dead. First off, second of all, everyone who's left alive, let's roll to escape the dungeon and see who and what the results are. It would be something like that, like absolutely brutal, or just you all are dead, right? Like that's literally like I think the 2 thoughts I have right now, and like
I think brutal and relying on the dice is still better than sorry you die.
Yeah,
like
I get that.
even if
Because if we had another 3-4 hours, like they could just
sure.
play this out and they might die, sure. But
yeah, okay. So let's escaping the dungeon.
Where's the escape the dungeon table?
It's
That's in the player's guide, right?
No, it is in the player's guide. It's also on Miro. It's just above the troll lifts map and near the cliffs.
Oh, here it is. Okay, yeah, let's take a look. All right. So let's see modifiers. So basically we would count them in a party with Caius rolling strength at a +4. Okay, number of light sources possessed -1. So is that individual light sources? Like as in if we have backup torches and things like that?
Yeah, you would throw all of them into the roll.
Okay.
I think to make it extra brutal is that you have to roll it separately for all of your characters.
But I mean, if there's only one exit, they would all have to take.
Yeah, but they're going. Yeah. Well, then, okay. Then the question is, okay, so Drom can leave right now, but he won't because he's waiting for his lads, right? I think that your 2 other guys can get off the bridge, assuming everything was going well. They could get off of the bridge and climb and leave well before Caius can scramble up here, right? Because Caius has to literally climb like 100 feet, right? Or would they? And they will also all be in the dark. Like everything, all of this is except for Drom is basically everyone's in the damn dark.
They all have light sources individually on them. But yes, basically until Drum pulls the.
Yeah. All right. So then, then you would have to set the torch down on there and climb with your hands up there, till you get to the top, right? And then, or you're having one of your hands has a damn weapon in it because the guys are going to levitate down and start attacking you, right? So like this is my problem is like you're going to be you're going to climb up a cliff face with one hand fighting off a massive frog demon until you can get over a ledge and then try to outrun it while it's attacking you this entire time. It just doesn't. Like this is why it feels like it doesn't work, right?
So is there perpetual light in this room? Is that a thing?
No, there's no perpetual light in here. No, it's damn dark.
Right. Yeah.
I'm trying to think of a way that's fair here.
I mean, what if they just waited there on the bridge
quick question.
for a while?
What level of the dungeon does Caius count as being on? At the bottom of the pit.
You would be. This is still the same. This is still the same level, but I'm wondering whether or not this is just an easy way to modify it and just say like you're like double your level as a difficulty to get out of here.
What? So we'd count it as level 8.
Yeah, like you have to go 8 to get out of here. What do you? That might be an easy way
Okay.
because
So if we count it as level 8, and well, because there's already a modifier for
Huh.
areas that are deadly, which is 3.
Yeah, that's absolutely true because in fact it's going to be double that because you're literally under attack. You're not just outrunning something in the dark. Like you guys are literally.
Yeah. So let's double the deadly modifier, and then do normal like level modifier.
No, I'm saying both of them would be amplified given the stakes.
Okay, so you got to double
because you
both.
are fictionally positioned horrendously at the bottom of a lake, and then also fictionally positioned horrendously by under attack. And I think those two things are actually like not the same factor. Those are actually two different factors.
Okay.
Because you are climbing up out of a like just the like even if the demons weren't there, climbing up out of the dark out of from a bottom of a pit is also, you know, a thing.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so by going by this, going by doubling the level and doubling the deadly.
Yeah.
-6. I'm at +7 total for the whole
Nice.
party, counting Caius, Drum, Brahm. The 4 of them working together, we're at +7.
Okay. Is anyone less than half health?
Just because that's what I checked. Drum's at full health. Brahm is at less than half health. So that's +6. Caius is actually just above half health because he drank a potion just now after he hit the ground.
Yeah.
Gond is above half health. So only Brahm, so we're at +6 total.
Okay. Well, you're 7 levels below, so that's a 7. You're double deadly, so you're at 6, and then another 1 for that, so that's 14.
Oh,
so
I was counting this as 8.
Well, it's 1,
levels.
but it's 1 for each level below the first. So you're
okay,
8 levels down,
okay.
so you're below the first, which is why it's 7.
Got it.
You're still rolling with a positive modifier?
Yes, they have a ton of gear on them. I came super prepared for a bunch of crazy shit in the dark because we were fighting demons.
Okay. See, like, the fact that you can get
like nearing 20 torches.
All right.
I mean, genuinely, Caius's full inventory was rope, grappling hook, torches, and healing potions.
All right. Then if that's the case, then the best thing you can get out of here is being strained. I won't let you out of here with escaping without incident. Because that just does not make any sense in my
strained.
head.
Hey, you know.
But so like a win means then you get ability score damage. That's fine. But otherwise you're okay.
That this should be absurdly hard.
Yeah.
I'm fully bought in on that. That's why I was like, if you genuinely think there's no way for them to get out, kill them. But if you want to do it by the roll,
look, man, I know this is the hard part. Like this is really the hard part for me, man, because like I
get it.
It sucks. Like I don't think it would be fun for you just to have. Oh, dude, like it feels so conciliatory. But like we have this process, but also like the fiction is I don't know. Like this is really hard. What does the rest of the group say?
Yeah.
Right?
So I guess if I were running it, I would probably say Yoda's dead. Like the escape the dungeon process is, I think, if we run out of time and we kind of need to work out if the characters can make it out because the clock has run out. But you're kind of in the middle of an active combat against 2 really powerful demons right now. You're not just kind of lost somewhere in the dungeon. So it feels like a different enough situation to be the escape the dungeon role doesn't really apply.
I get that.
Whereas I would argue that the escape the dungeon is there specifically because we're on a time limit, so that if we're not going to actually play out the entire combat to see if they die, then that's there. Like if we pause time and just pick this up next session from the exact same area, like there wouldn't need to be an escape.
It's not. Escape the dungeon is for if we ran out of time, but also escape the dungeon is like also, if you're not in the process of exfiltrating.
I mean, but the first time we fought them, we escaped.
Yes,
with
but
them
you were
chasing us, but it
right,
wasn't a combat.
But you
I
were
guess.
you were running, right? Like you were literally like in a valid path of running, and they were catching up to you, right? Like which is very different than having them waiting for you. Yeah, right. Like, and once you got like basically through that door, like they basically stopped pursuing you. So, look, this like what it comes down to is that I feel like you would hate me if I kill your characters just like this, and I feel like I would hate myself if I don't kill them. Mm-hmm. Does that make sense?
Let the dice decide it.
That's true.
You
know what? That's true.
I get it.
Are you willing? Okay. All right. D2. On a 1, you're dead. On a 2, it's escape the dungeon. Agreed? Are we bound? Are we bound by it? Do we accept it? We can say no, and we can discuss a different alternative or maybe different odds. But okay, I don't know. I
think if you feel that strongly about it, I'm willing to go with a 50-50 on it.
Okay. All right, you're dead.
All right, they all die.
Even Drom, or he just pieces out after a while.
Drom can escape the dungeon if he wants to.
I mean, I feel like I had committed him to trying to help people out at this point.
Okay. Yeah.
So I think
yeah.
Maybe,
in my head,
if yeah. All right.
Yeah. Drom has a valid escape route, but if you think he can get out of here, or he wouldn't do it and try to help people out, which makes perfect sense.
I mean, if everyone's definitely dead, then like, sure. Yeah. But we're abstracting what would probably be another 2 hours of session.
Right.
So I have no idea. I guess I don't know. I'll just roll another 50-50 for Drom, I guess. Okay, Drom leaves.
Yeah. I'm sorry, man. I know this is such a shitty way to resolve this.
It doesn't feel great to get killed by the clock, but I get it.
Yeah.
That's life, and I'm not mad at you about it. That's what the dice.
Oh, I know. Yeah. Like. Sorry, yeah, I don't know. When I record this, I would like to get other people's. Listen, I'll say that this is tentatively binding. I would like to get other people's opinions if you're okay with that, or if you just wanted to say we're done, let's bury it and be over. That's also cool. But like, I don't know, like if Ed or like if Adam or somebody has a very strong opinion about how this went down, like I'm more than happy to be like, hey, like we can talk about it and we can retcon this if we need to. But like right now, I think the ruling is that you're dead. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I'm interested. I'm interested to put it to the.
Yeah,
if the group has opinions, I'm interested to hear those. My only concern is this. It means let's just say it means that planning is going to go very differently as to like what seems like a worthwhile thing to go after, because if there's certain things that
these demons are level 9 each. Like pretty gnarly.
It's one of those things that if time has become a wall like this in a particular instance where you're fighting something particularly nasty and you're not sure if you're going to win immediately, I feel like this encourages just run the instant you don't think you're going to instantly win.
Yeah, I mean, like the fight
because
with
if you stay to stick it out
longer.
Yeah, if you stay to stick it out, you're risking people getting killed.
Yeah, well. Yeah. I think if you're willing to commit violence like that, then I think that has to be on the table. But it does suck to do it through the clock. Like that does not feel fun. Yeah. But also, like, not every fight is done in a damn chasm. Like if you were not in a chasm, if you were on the other side, I still would have let you try to escape, right? But like the fact is that you're in a barrel, right? In many ways, like this is.
And I guess one good thing is that. Because you said this is literally just like a pit, that all of the loot is down there. So theoretically, we could get all of this back fairly easily. Well, easily being defeat 2 demons and climb down 100 feet. But it's not like there's going to be other factions coming to get that stuff anytime soon.
Who knows?
Yeah, man. I'm sorry, dude. This sucks. I don't know, dude. This felt terrible.
So just one other thought on this. So, Rory, you said this kind of incentivizes if we know that it can be like a wall, like this, incentivized running away if you don't think you'll get like through the combat by the end of the session. But alternatively, the escape the dungeon roll is supposed to be something you kind of want to avoid because it's bad and risky. But if we know we can always make an escape the dungeon roll when we run out of time, even in like a really bad situation where we're at the bottom of a pit with 2 powerful demons trying to kill us, then that actually kind of incentivizes trying to run down the clock because the escape the dungeon roll is easier than fighting your way out past the demons.
I mean, I wouldn't necessarily say the escape the dungeon roll is easier. Like if you crazy, like he doubled the deadly encounter, he doubled the depth and stuff like that. Like you add a bunch of negative modifiers because it's really unrealistic that you'd be able to fight your way out of that. But,
and there's still an overall like +7 modifier because of the huge number of torches the characters had on them.
Yeah, that's just because it's a party of a bunch of, 4th level characters with high strength values and a bunch of gear on them. So it's one of those things of maybe, I don't know, maybe we need to change the way the escape dungeon roll works or something like that.
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know the solution to this because I agree with everything you're saying as far as like, yeah, that's a really tough situation.
Yeah.
As to get out of. It's just, it's 4th level characters with a bunch of healing potions and gear. So it's like, I don't know. I don't know if they'd make it or not.
I know. There's a chance that like there's probably there's a remote chance that one of them probably could get out, right? But like that's
mean,
right now Drom just left,
and we're already fucking
also
20.
like maybe the frogs are so focused on him and they just hide out in the dark for an hour waiting until the frogs leave or something.
I don't know.
Yeah, I gotta go to bed. So.
Yeah, I know. All right,
Yeah.
Rip in
I've
peace,
kept y'all
man.
up too late. Have a good night.
See ya.
Good. Sorry, man. See ya.